I got
We are
old ass
Livathan.
of Carousel and Hello Dolly because musicals.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I told a friend that because part of his not his Christmas gift, his birthday gift is gonna be coming in August, and his birthday is July. That if he wants anything, I'll buy it. And at one of the stores, I essentially spent $110 on vinyl. I only bought one thing.
So anybody want to tell Cassie she misspelled Cthulhu?
Wait, what?
Does anybody want to tell Cassie she misspelled Cthulhu?
Where at?
I'm planning a banner.
What's funny is she edited it because of losers.
Yeah. Wow, I'm gonna hit it with the correct spelling.
Just to make sure it doesn't get completely deleted.
Mm-hmm.
Cthulhu!
Currently eating chicken nuggets. Life's good.
Ah, I see.
Oh, so guess what I had happen to me today?
You know what?
So our trucks have a number on the back you can call in and report driving or whatever. So I have Austin with me because I'm training him. And when you go to pull out from an intersection, you know the general rule for an intersection is if both sides have green, left turn yields, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning right. So I'm turning right. So I have the green, so I turn right. Some bitch coming the other way flies through the intersection, turns left, and damn near T-bones me. I have to hit my brakes and jam off into the medium. She then flips me off and lets me go first, and then takes a picture of the back of my truck and calls me in. And calls in. And then, so my supervisor calls me. Get this. And she was the only one in the car. She looked like she was maybe like 19, 20, like a college student, because this was a college town that I was in.
Mm-hmm.
In the call, she stated that she had her kids in the car and that I cut her off and ran her off the road. But here's the best part. In her own thing, a report, she admitted she actually fucked up and admitted she was wrong. That she was in the wrong. Because she stated she was turning out of the McDonald's parking lot.
Hello, Kaiser.
Spoiler alert. That spot right there is a left turn only lane. There's no right turn there because that right lane, it was shut off for construction. There was a left turn only. She literally outed herself, and my supervisor knew about it. So he called me, and he's like, yeah, I said about it. He's like, oh yeah. He's like, that's a left turn only because they've been doing all that construction through there. He's like, that lane's been shut down. They've been routing people around the other way. I was like, exactly.
Wait, so Austin wasn't shitting us that one day? You really fucking can't make left turns?
They had a... No, she made a left turn. You couldn't make a right turn.
Well, yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. You guys can't fucking make left turns?
What do you mean?
Like, Austin told me and Julian that you guys aren't allowed to do left turns.
We're not supposed to.
Yeah, no, if absolutely necessary...
Yeah, if it's busy traffic, like if it's super busy traffic, they'd rather us make 3 rights because it drastically reduces your chances of getting T-boned.
Yeah.
Well, if it's like a normal road, fuck it, we're allowed to turn left. But if it's like a busy, like 3-lane highway, we're supposed to just make 3 rights. We're not supposed to turn left across it.
That's dumb as fuck.
I mean, it makes sense.
It's dumb, but it does make sense.
No, it does make sense.
But I was turning right anyways. And this bitch does not yield, damn near hits me, and then calls in and tells a fucking lie. Like, multiple lies, to try and get me in trouble. What's funny is she said she had her kids in the car. She's like a 19-year-old college student. She was the only one in the car, and it was like a 1998 beat-up shit box.
Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm. But my supervisor called us and started telling us what the report said. I just fucking lost it. It was so funny to me. It was so goddamn funny to me. I better go get a drink. I want some grape punch.
I should probably get up. But my bed is so comfy and warm. Part of me kind of just wants to do D&D from here. Like, pull up some... Just use D&D Beyond for dice.
I mean, it works. Just understand that everybody's had issues where it doesn't like them.
That's okay. My normal dice don't like me, so it works. Yeah, I'm gonna talk shit about my dice. Fuck you guys.
My dice love me because they know they're all replaceable.
Well, so do mine. That's a lie. I use them specifically for Core AR, so they know I need them.
You know, my dice all know that at any point I can go online and buy another set.
I changed my mind and decided I didn't want grape punch and that I actually wanted peach punch. So that's what I have.
You're such a peach.
Yes.
Okay, should I get up?
Maybe.
Probably.
Steven?
I just randomly...
Sorry, I was getting a drink and I decided my peach punch was more important than your question. What was your question?
Should I get up?
To do what? Cameron, will you
get
turn the
up
fuck
for like my desk and bullshit.
I mean, you already know Logan's gonna give you shit for not having your camera on.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he can suck my big toe.
Speaking of camera, Steven, what the fuck is going on with yours?
I don't know. I'm gonna unplug the dumb bastard. Plug it back in and see that.
There's a Kaiser.
Can't see shit in my eyes because of the glare on my glasses.
It's okay, that's just me 24/7.
Yeah.
Especially we have of me with nothing but glowing eyes from the glasses. Hey!
That's once I have just spare cash after finally getting to the point of getting a car, I think I'm gonna get non-glare. Just for stream.
Honestly, I should go put my contacts in.
See, I look good with glasses. So, I've gotten to a point where I'm like, well, I just look weird without them. Without them, you can see, like, anytime I've got bags under my eyes, you can see them and all that fun shit. So
I always have bags under my eyes. It doesn't matter how rested I am, how good I am. I've had bags under my eyes constantly, like the dark rings. I've had those under my eyes since I was like 4 years old.
Exactly,
Dude,
the glasses
same.
cover it.
But, because at work, my manager has essentially just, like, gotten on my case for not having my glasses on because I look weird without them. And he's like, you, keep your glasses on? You look fucking weird. I'm like, okay. Thanks, Kevin. No, he's not my supervisor. Not my manager, he's my supervisor.
I pissed somebody off last night because it's the other Logan. I pissed him off because we were playing Apex Legends, and he said, he got into a firefight. He's like, I need help, and I responded, ooh woo, on my way, daddy. And he got so fucking mad at me.
You deserve to be mad at.
Nah, just tell him it's a skill issue.
Ooh woo, got a little skill issue.
Look, if you request help and you get mad at the help, that's your own fucking problem.
At another point, he got an enemy within one shot, and he's like, "Guy's really low." He's like, and I tried to shoot him, and I just fucking missed every bullet. And I was like, "Well, he's still alive, and he got away because I fucking suck." In my defense, I had a short range SMG trying to shoot at somebody hauling ass 200 meters away. So,
I mean, yeah, that's never gonna work.
Sure it is. You just gotta try harder.
Yeah, it's just a skill issue.
Yeah. I'll have good enough cheats to just keep this SMG that's meant for like 5-meter fights stable at 100, at like 150 meters.
You heard it here, folks. Steven is not dummy thick.
Yep.
I knew that.
Of course I'm the dummy thick. I'm 6'2" and 150 pounds. I've got the molecular structure
Jesus,
of a bean.
fuck, you're light.
Yeah, this man's lanky as fuck. We've known this.
I mean, I knew he was lanky. I didn't know he was that light. I would have expected at least 180 with his height.
No, I'm like literally.
Dude.
I might be up to 160 now.
When I was dealing with anorexia, the lowest I hit was like 165.
No, I'm lanky.
And you could see my ribs.
I'm literally sitting here eating fries. It doesn't matter what I eat. I don't gain weight because I have the metabolism of 7 grown men.
You know, this just comes into our builds. Like, I said, you could literally see my ribs, and the lowest I hit was 165.
You want to know one of the maddest, one of the times I've seen my mother the most mad was whenever it was after a football game in high school. My parents took me out to dinner because I did really fucking good and we won the game and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, let's go out to dinner. I ate an 18-inch pizza by myself and lost 2 pounds. My mom was so fucking mad. She's like, I so much as even think about a cupcake and gain 8 pounds.
I used to be like that, but then I stopped walking everywhere.
I just don't really gain or lose weight. Like, I've been, like, trying to lose weight, but I've been stuck at, like, 190-ish for, like, months.
Well, I haven't
How tall are
checked
you?
recently.
I'm 6.
Okay.
I haven't checked recently, but I know my belt size has gone down because I got new pants recently, of course. And all I know is the spot where I had stabilized was about 280, so I'm somewhere below that now. How low I couldn't say.
Oh, wait, did I say 190? I meant 290.
Oh, okay.
Because, yeah, no, I wish I was 190. That's
I was
the
like,
weight
I was
wanna
just
be
saying, 190 is like completely healthy for your height. I'm like, what the fuck?
that was me. That's me thinking about what I want, not.
I was sitting here like trying to do the math in my head, like, what in the fuck? You said you were like 6 foot tall. I was like, did he mean like 6 inches, or for that weight to make
6
sense?
inches.
My aim is about 220, because I want to have enough muscle on me to compensate for what fat's gone.
I don't want muscle.
I'm gonna go on Tinder and start messaging people and say I'm 6'2" and those are 2 different measurements.
I don't know where I'm at with my weight because I'm insecure about that shit a lot. So I just try to not think about it.
My stance on weight is as long as you can outrun the next person in a zombie apocalypse, you're light enough.
Oh, I'll tell you what, you get me running. Good luck catching up.
Here's my
That's the thing about fat people. They have shit acceleration, but their top speed is bullshit.
My thing with that
It's like
is
drag
that
racing an 18-wheeler in a Prius. Alright, go ahead, Amy. I'm done cutting you off.
Run. Like, at all. My knees are
May I
sick.
suggest running?
Wow, thank you! It's almost like I didn't think about that. Wow.
Look, I tell everybody, if you see me running, you should be running too, because whatever it is scarier than death.
One of my favorite things is a shirt that I saw Demolitionist had. He's like, I'm an explosive specialist. If you see me running, try to keep up.
But yeah, no, like my knees are shit. They pop every single time. What?
Train.
Train.
Here, you guys will hear the train. I'll turn noise suppression off.
Yeah, I want to hear train.
Train.
What the fuck? That was the quietest train I've ever heard in my life. Your horn's flaccid.
What the fuck? That's a sound bite and a half.
That's going in quote. Your horn is flaccid.
I'll
You
have
get a
to actually
soundbite
edit
there
that
right now.
one spot out. Just make a single clip soundbite to send everywhere.
How the fuck do they spell flaccid?
FLACCID.
There we go. But
I need to fuck with my Discord settings because my mic it screens out my screams, and I want y'all to hear my shrieks of terror.
Well, that's part of why I don't touch the noise suppression by Crisp, because it will cut
Yeah.
stuff like that out.
Yeah. What were you saying, Amy?
oh, nothing. It's just me having existential dread about tomorrow.
When don't you have exponential
I was
dread?
gonna say, isn't that just you?
Wow. Okay, fuck you both.
Notice she didn't deny it, just got mad.
Kaiser's definitely thinking it.
Well, I never liked Kaiser to begin with, so I don't think I need to say it.
3 against 1, you lose.
But yeah, no, it's just casual existential dread / realization. That,
Amy, you're not being the person Bentley knows you can be.
Sorry. Bentley sees my sins.
Yes. Have you seen his eyes?
Isn't he?
He's the one with the bright blue eyes.
Yeah, isn't he also blind? Or is he just deaf?
No, he's deaf. He's deaf.
Okay.
He's not
Okay.
blind.
He's
Then
deaf.
I
It
was gonna-
enhanced his vision.
Yes.
No,
He
I was
is
gonna feel
he
that
is
for what I
also-
just said, since
he's-
he just can't see.
he's deaf, but he's also like partially blind. Like he can see, but his vision isn't like as crisp as it is for normal dogs. Like
Yeah.
he struggles to see at night, and he has like he's almost like nearsighted. He like if I'm walking towards him from like 50 yards away, he will not recognize me. He'll start barking at me because he cannot make me out from
baby.
that distance. He just sees somebody walking towards him. So
Baby.
Full like JoJo strut.
he is like the cuddliest motherfucker though. Like whenever we were camping, I would like whenever I was sitting on the couch at one point, he crawled up, tucked himself right down in between my thighs under the blanket, and did not move for 3 hours, just taking a nap. Did not fucking move.
Yeah.
Like it's just
So
how
what
he
you're
is.
saying is
Like,
Bentley has a thing for thighs.
yes, yes he does. Because his favorite fucking place to sleep is right in between your thighs. He will snuggle his ass down right in between your thighs and take a nap.
I mean, he
Bentley
is a
the
wiener
thigh
dog,
man.
right?
Yes, he is a wiener dog, so it makes perfect sense.
Well, at least he's comfortable.
Our one wiener dog, Bella, she's like black and speckled. The one day she was taking a nap, Bella was taking a nap in between my sister's thighs, and my sister looks at me and goes, "Do you like my black wiener?" And my mom overheard it and yelled at her.
That's the shit that you like go into a bar and pick up chicks with. Just some random chick. Hey, want to see my wiener?
I could absolutely kidnap Amy if I drove up to her in a white van and went, "Hey, you want to see my dogs?" Like I could absolutely kidnap Amy.
That is 100%. So tomorrow I'm gonna be going into town with one of my friends because May is gonna be at work, where I would go with her.
Hello, Cameron.
Probably, or I'm assuming
Who?
she'd be at work. Speak of the devil. Hi, Cameron.
So,
But I'm going into town with one of my friends, specifically for that reason, because he knows I could probably get kidnapped by someone saying, "Want to see my dog."
a guy that I located his services and stuff the other day for his house, and he had two like big like floofy golden retrievers that came out, and they both just came running out and immediately brought me tennis balls. So as I was looking, I was just chucking tennis balls, and the guy came out of the corner. He's like an old guy. He's like, "Oh, I see. What was their name? Bailey and Chloe, I think were their names." And he's like, "I see you found Bailey and Chloe." I was like, "Well, they more found me." And I said, "They more found me because they wanted somebody to throw the tennis ball." He's like, "Yeah, you could probably rob my house with a tennis ball."
I love them. You
They're-
see, I've always told myself that I don't want a golden retriever just because A, there's so much hair, That is so much work.
I want Corgi. I want Corgi.
But
Bless you.
Thanks.
But here's the thing: the dog that I really want to get is an Irish Wolfhound, and those are big, much fur boys.
Well, I've told you what one I want, right, Amy?
It's like, yeah, you did. I just don't care.
Wolf Malamute hybrid.
Yeah, no, that
Gorgeous
that
dog.
I want a Siberian Husky.
Those things are loud as fuck.
The
don't
Malamutes
care.
are very much like Siberian Huskies, except I think they're actually the fluffier one. But then the Wolf hybrid just makes it a lot larger and, I guess a little more menacing.
What did you just open, Kaiser? Because it flashbanged you.
Google, but not Google. DuckDuckGo.
Ew.
But yeah, no, Cameron, you're just gonna have like an opera singer just in your house 24/7 with a husky.
Yeah, I need to find an
I'm
image
fine
to
with
send
that.
to somebody as a reaction.
God.
I remember.
By the way,
I've already got a tiny little like squeak toy, so I can deal with an opera singer.
But,
Yeah,
so
no,
I
that's-
got
that's true,
fucking
that's true.
bamboozled by a Spanish Inquisition meme yesterday, and I'm still mad about it.
Ha.
It was this
I'm
like
guessing you
picture
didn't
of like
expect it.
no, I was like the first time I actually got completely off guard by the Spanish Inquisition meme. It was this picture of this beautiful fucking like giant Zweihander sword, and they had like a big long close up, and the way it was, whenever you first like find it, you can only see like the top, so you have to scroll down to see the rest of the sword. So it's like a really tall picture of this Zweihander. Yeah, I scrolled down, just slowly looking at the sword, and then finally got to the hilt, and there's just a random Spanish Inquisition right on the hilt, and I was like, "You motherfucker!"
You can never trust long images.
No, you
There's
can't.
always something at the end.
I got bamboozled. I got fucking bamboozled by Rick Roll the other day too, for the first time in like forever. This guy was doing he was doing a woodworking thing. He was making like a little like wooden bear to give to his niece, and so he's like whittling this thing out. It's like all sorts of jump cuts of him working on it, and then he says, "And now for the last part," and then it jumped to a fucking Rickroll, and I was like, "God damn it! I just wanted to see the bear."
I saw a video like that. It was about whittling a fox. I didn't watch the thing, like more than like a couple minutes because it was like a 50-minute video.
Aw, big
Yeah.
puppy dog.
Yes, that's the one I want.
Big fluffy dog.
Beautiful dog.
But I remember I was talking to a friend, because me and him were talking about getting an apartment for college sake.
Mhm.
Because A, same college, B, same major, so we're like, hey, we might as well just stick together, you know.
Yeah.
Makes life a little easier. And we're both talking about getting a dog at some point. And I was like, yeah, no, I really want like an Irish Wolfhound. Because they're just big old men looking dogs. And I don't know why, but dogs that look like old men, absolutely love them. Hi, Dad.
Logan. Sarah.
Fuck, what are
But-
they called?
Hello.
Dobry wieczór.
But
We're missing a few.
we were just
A couple,
talking, like we were just talking about
Yes.
dogs,
Douche.
and
So,
then I
so,
mentioned that I want an Irish Wolfhound.
So at some point in the future, I would like to own a corgi, and I also want an Aussie, an Australian Shepherd.
Ooh.
Oh.
I fucking
Very-
love them.
Something D&D related, I figured you all would get a kick out of. And you're live, Julian, so you can enjoy this. So the rest of the group can enjoy this too, that's watching, if there's any. So, as Sarah was getting ready for just the end of the day stuff, like getting showered, pajamas, that kind of stuff, we were talking about D&D. And I said, as a DM, it's my intentions and my goal to give everyone in the group just a little bit of Trump.
A little bit.
You,
A little
you,
bit. You say.
You're an exception.
You struck the
You are-
struck the trauma lottery. That's your fault.
I've done nothing wrong this entire time.
It's because
Listen.
the
I
dice
get
gods
hit
hated
by
you.
Trauma.
it was
Left.
honestly, it was all based off dice rolls, and
You told me self-judge rules. No, you wanted my demise.
No, daughter.
He wanted somebody's demise.
Honestly, it was a combination of dice roll, and I was also biased to choosing you because I figured of everyone in this group, you were the most likely to bond with Bojangles. The second one,
I would have.
the second one being Josh's character Beckai was the second one I was thinking that would bond with Bojangles, but in a more brotherly way instead of a romantic way.
I don't know.
Look at us. You've won.
We're talking about Beckai here.
You've given me how many trauma now? Let's see.
At least $1 worth.
That guy does like to play butt darts in bed.
I do still have my trauma dollar that I will turn in eventually.
So, anyway, Jared said, I'm a robot, and all the people from my backstory are dead, so you can't use them to give me trauma. I'm immune to trauma. And cremated, specific. So I said, sweet, sweet love. You think I need to use people from your dead backstory to give you trauma? Listen, Pinocchio, just because you can't see the strings doesn't mean I'm not pulling them the entire time.
All you gotta do is just do something to prove to her character that it's magic, not science, and her character's gonna have an existential crisis.
No, I've looked it up. I've looked it up. 106 trauma.
106.
106. It could be so much more, but I'm glad it's not.
Well, due to inflation, that is not equal to $1 trauma dollar anymore. Almost.
What?
You need 2 more trauma.
It is 0.97% of a trauma dollar due to inflation.
I was gonna say with taxes taken off, it's not.
Oh, we're not even discussing taxes yet. Conversion tax takes it down to like half of a trauma dollar, realistically.
Wait, so how much trauma do I need for a whole dollar?
Yes.
I didn't actually do the math. I just decided to lower the. I just decided to add that inflation is a thing in real life, so it should also be a thing here.
Understandable.
Inflation is a category in Pornhub, and I recommend not looking it up.
Why
do
does
you recommend
what?
not looking it up?
Why does he know what it is?
Because I grew up on the fucking internet using
How do
shit
you
like
not know what it is?
Yeah,
That is
how would you
true.
not know what it is?
I know what it is. What I want to know.
Then what's
is-
your point?
I want to know why the cleric of the group is it knows what it is.
He is a cleric in the game. He is nowhere near innocent
In real
whatsoever in real life.
In real life, he's the scrawniest fucking barbarian ever.
Where is our barbarian?
Watering
flowers or
sunflowers.
some shit.
Yeah, watering his sunflowers. I thought it was cool. The sunflowers are cool.
Is
So
Josh
there's
not we're waiting on?
Him and your brother-in-law.
There's over near where we live, somebody planted a giant fucking
okay.
sunflower field, and they let people come take photos in it for free.
Aw, I love that.
Hold on, I gotta make a phone call because my brother-in-law is. I don't know if he's home from vacation yet.
Ooh.
Hey, he's right there.
Oh, okay.
Make the call.
Make the call anyways.
I was just about to call you to find out if you were back from vacation and joining us for D&D or not.
Yep, I'm here.
Good timing.
You just like summoned him out of the
There's
void.
no need to fear. Underdog is here.
Just to make sure my
The 883rd
Just to
one,
make
because
sure.
the other 882 have disappeared under mysterious circumstances.
It's like Cade 9 on Destiny 2. Don't ask about 0 through 8.
just to make sure I have my stuff right. We're level 11, right?
I believe.
Perhaps.
After
Yes.
this
We're at
session,
player level 11, not a whole
After-
of us are at level 11.
Perhaps.
after
Shut the fuck up.
after this session,
I can track you down.
everyone take time to level up before next session.
Okay, to level 12?
Yes. Hey, can you
Okay.
two fucking chill back there? Thank you.
No, fuck you.
No,
Now we're just waiting on our flower watering barbarian.
I
Yes.
love that
He
point.
would
Very
too.
bad guy.
That guy.
Very
Yeah,
bad.
no, that guy.
Oh,
totally
absolutely.
would. I love that point.
He's
I
not
love-
watering his
listen.
Cynthia's.
Who's running our next D&D campaign? Because I want to play a character and in the same campaign that Josh is a player.
Well, I know Kaiser wants to do one.
If it's first edition, he's not allowed.
Look, that would
One
remind
of
me
my-
to
so one of
learn
my
first
favorite
edition,
tidbits-
which is not something I'd want to do. I'd want to just go into first edition not knowing shit about it.
Originally,
So
I
what
was
am I-
just gonna shut up, Steven, real quick.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
Hey,
Fuck
mother-daughter
everybody.
combo, can y'all just calm down?
But I will say, the next campaign, because it's gonna be college. That too. But it's gonna be college stuff, and I'm gonna try and focus a lot on college for the first year. I'm probably not gonna be joining the campaign, so.
We'll have you join as a random NPC at times.
Hell yeah! No, like, I'll totally do that. Deadass,
Listen,
like, I'll
she'll
join
be
as an NPC.
Will return.
it'll be like that random shopkeeper you see every so often just shows up in town.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's
If you have
No, have her be a random.
No.
You have to have her be a random cat lady.
like not even important to
I
the
will be
story. She
someone's
might not even
patron.
talk. She's just there.
You know what
I
it
will-
could be? Anyone who's played Fallout New Vegas, she would be Victor.
Oh, Victor's the robot, right?
Yep.
So
Just showing
I'm
up out of God knows where,
I'm gonna
and just
be
trying to push you towards somewhere.
Hey,
I'm
the
gonna be-
flower
Hey.
barbarian's here.
I'm gonna be the wet blanket.
What was
of
it
the
because Amy tried to talk like 4 times and got cut off every time.
Yes.
I'm sad.
Well, don't be sad and start talking, bitch.
Don't
What
be
do I
sad,
even
get
talk
glad.
about anymore?
Wait, you were trying to say something.
Public.
And now's your opportunity.
You're
You
saying
have
you-
the spotlight. Say what you want. Go.
Yes.
But
Say
like,
what you mean to say.
I was
God
just
damn.
thinking that.
okay, well,
We
here's
all
the thing.
did.
The thing I was gonna say was about the whole dog conversation. That's kind of long gone.
Yeah,
Well,
fair.
So,
dogs are always the current topic.
okay, you know what? Valid. Go off.
The other
We'll go
current
back.
topic is titties.
Shut up, Steven. Let me talk.
No, inflation is long past.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about me, then that's current.
Ooh.
Shut up,
the fuck,
Josh.
Josh?
We're not talking about it.
Amy, talk.
I'm going to. So.
Are you?
Okay, so. Me and a friend talking about dogs and stuff, and I was like, I want an Irish Wolfhound, because Irish Wolfhounds just look like big old men, and I
Yeah.
love that stuff.
Yeah, they look like big
Love
old
that.
men.
Irish wolfhounds.
You
I
heard it
just
here,
love
folks.
dogs that
Amy
look like
loves old men.
So Amy, look up a Yorkie, or no, look up a Silky Terrier.
I
Real
think
quick.
I've looked that up before. Hold on.
I'ma look it up.
They look like itty bitty versions of a Irish Wolfhound.
Whoops.
No, they don't.
Oh, I've seen these before. They don't look like old people.
No.
No, that's what the fuck. I actually,
Hold on, I'm taking the wrong
Did-
breed.
Remember what it
so I did have a
Wolfhound looks
Fucky
like?
Wucky, and I accidentally
Oh,
looked up
I thought-
Silly Terrier.
Yeah, no, they do not look
Wolfhounds
like.
are gray. Like they're
Oh.
all gray.
Listen, I thought of the wrong breed. Just shut up for 5 seconds and let me look.
No,
No.
it's my time to talk. I'm taking all the time I can.
No, it's D&D time.
Shut the
What's the
fuck
thing
up.
I?
Therefore, it's
guys,
automatically
I can think
Logan's.
of-
Hey guys, you want to see a magic trick?
Oh
Go to
my.
magic trick.
But the closest thing I can find that I can think of off the top of my head is a long hair Shih Tzu.
I'll be
But-
right back. I need to do something really quick.
For a tiny
Oh,
version
there
of
you
it.
Oh, I found it. It's a specific color palette of a Cairn Terrier that I
Yeah.
had growing up. Yeah, they have a darker grayish white, similar to the Wolfhound.
I love that.
Please,
I
that
love
way
that
I can come in and don't have
I
to
love the
turn
sweater.
it on.
Right?
Here's the downside of Irish Wolfhounds. Their average lifespan is only
Huge.
8 years.
I know, it's so sad.
It's like they're just there long enough for you to love them forever, and then they're gone.
That's why they all look
Oh,
so
that's
old.
fine.
It's because they
I
are
really
so
love
old.
My character.
But
So Logan, I just
That's
had to
the
go
one I'm
do the. I just had to go join the other VC really quick and do the magic trick to Trevor just to piss him off.
Hey, you have the ability to disconnect people?
What?
Do you have the ability to change nicknames too?
Kicking
I
me.
think so. Why?
God.
Can you change Dinky's name to Dinkleberg?
Probably.
I don't have that power because Dinky and I are on the same level.
Let's see. Yep, I can. I can do it.
But anyways, my story.
My brother,
Um,
my player, the
is
shark
it-
player.
Is the Berg spelled B-E-R-G or B-U-R-G?
Hell if I know.
B-E-R-G.
Thank you.
Google.
But we were talking about dogs, and I was like, wolfhounds are cool.
Yeah.
And I guess he didn't know what a wolfhound looked like up until that moment. The friend that I was talking to about dogs.
What the hell's wrong with your? Why do you associate with these people?
Because they're cool.
Hey, look up a Russian Mastiff.
Ooh. But
Russian Mastiff?
Yes.
Pretty sure you're just getting into a bear at that point.
Pretty much.
Yeah, no, that is just a straight up bear, and I want 5 of them.
Yay.
Do you mean a Tibetan Mastiff?
That is the actual breed, but it is easier to find online with Russian Mastiff. Because most Americans are stupid. Jack, stop breathing the air bubble as me. Go away.
I looked up Russian Mastiff, and the only thing that's coming up is Tibetan.
Yeah, they're
yeah, but that brings up the Tibetan Mastiff.
Yeah. It's like I just said. It's easier to find online using what I just said. It leads you to the right information.
But
just looking at this image right here,
the big like it's charging. Jack, what are you going on?
That literally is a freaking bear right there.
That's a
So
straight up bear.
apparently the reason there's the mistake is actually because there is a Russian dog known as the Russian Caucasian Mountain Dog that looks like it's very similar.
Yeah.
Caucasian.
Caucasian.
Yeah.
Ovcharka.
Yeah.
Caucasian, aka the worst
He's big.
like racial description ever.
Yeah. I honestly, the difference comes down to the Tibetan Mastiff was bred for war, where the Caucasian Mountain Dog was bred as basically a Russian sheepdog.
Yeah, so I can't remember, but there was a really, really fucking big dog, like Tibetan Mastiff's size. That was, but they were used to guard like monk monasteries and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. That's a I know what you're talking about. Hold on. That's
there was a little dog that would be paired with them, and I can't remember what the dog breed is, but the little dog is like a natural tattletale. So like anytime a robber would like try and get into the monastery or something like that, they'd see this little dog go running away, and like a minute later, the little dog would come back with the big boy. The little one is actually a Tibetan Spaniel, according to.
That's it. Yeah, that. I cannot find the big one. I know exactly what you're talking about, though. It's like a not Chinese food.
But because I really want to finish my story because I find this very funny.
I'm trying to find a
I
dog.
have not been able to finish my story. I've started it like 5 times.
That's what you need to just assert dominance and talk over us.
Yeah.
No, I feel bad.
It's
well,
called.
that's why you can't finish your story.
A modern version of that dog, Steven, is a Chow Chow.
Okay, thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
Yeah, did you say that? I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead, Amy.
But so talking about dogs, I mentioned the wolfhounds. I guess he's never looked it up. In pre-context, I called big dogs just massive cuddle bugs.
Yes, because they are massive.
Because they are. And so I was telling him about like how I want an Irish wolfhound because they're big old men who are cuddle bugs. And so he looked it up because I guess he didn't know what a wolfhound looked like. And
which friend is this?
I gotta get my fan.
Is it he who shall not be named?
No.
Don't take that tone with me.
I feel like it doesn't matter who it is.
Are you friends with Voldemort?
I would be.
Yeah, well,
I know you would be.
You would be.
I'd actually be more shocked if you said you wouldn't be, quite honestly.
I mean, look, he's a little ugly, but aside from that, he's alright.
Motherfucker doesn't have a nose.
I mean,
yeah, he's a little ugly.
The guy is not bright. He's not a good wizard. He felt like he had to take out an infant just to protect himself. Come on now.
Honestly.
Anybody who's
The
good
issue
with murder
he tried to take out an
or is
infant.
willing to do murder.
The issue is he needed magic to kill an infant.
Exactly.
Listen. We all know none of that would have happened if we had stricter wand restrictions.
You shut the fuck up.
I'm not getting into that.
Moving on.
Anyway, those who are watching my stream, that is what a Caucasian Shepherd looks like, and that thing is huge.
I want
It's
to
like,
see.
goddamn.
Let me post it. Hold on.
I'm the Caucasian shepherd.
But and so like after a minute, he texted me back, and he was just like, "Amy, that is not a cuddlebug. That is a little dinosaur. Cuddlebug my ass. He will crush your ribs."
Dinosaurs had scales, not fur. Your friend
And
is a
I'm-
moron.
That guy knows what a
And
mammal
my
is.
response
Correction,
was,
they had
"That's
feathers.
okay."
You have feathers.
Your face has feathers, Logan.
I mean, yeah, they're in our
I mean,
bloodline.
we kind of
Look,
have.
we don't listen
tiny-
to the scientists
tiny
anymore.
little-
Dinosaurs have scales.
We have tiny fur.
Dinosaurs have scales, and Pluto is a planet.
So D&D.
Why are we arguing about dinosaurs having scales and all that?
Because scientists are stupid.
Because one of my friends called
They have the lowest IQ.
a little dinosaur.
So we are well into D&D time, so we are closing out any dog talk.
We are
But dog-
only 15
but dog-
minutes
but dog
into
talk
this.
is fine.
We still have like a whole 15
Yes,
minutes.
let's move on to
talk
talk about how
this stuff.
stupid scientists are.
Next motherfucker that cuts off the DM gets trauma dollars. I fucking promise.
Oh, I want
Yeah.
$20. Give me one.
Bitch, you get you're losing
I'm
trauma
kind of
dollars, Amy.
tempted.
What are you gonna do to that guy? He,
What am I
he
gonna do to
already
that-
made his ex-lover into a balloon animal. He loved that man.
A passable dog.
Also,
No.
Bird is a psychopath. He doesn't give a shit.
Yeah, we'll see how the bird feels. Fuck his ass in history.
Can I have
Hot.
another trauma dollar?
No, you would lose trauma dollars.
Oh.
You're gonna start paying interest on your trauma dollar.
In exchange for trauma kilobytes. Your trauma,
kilobytes.
yes, they turn into data.
I'd be okay with losing some of my trauma.
It's more like converting.
Yeah,
One
I don't
tra-
want.
One
Here's
trauma
the
dollar
thing.
is one trauma dollar
Here's the
is
thing.
1,024 kilotraumas.
Look at it this way, Amy. You want to keep the trauma dollars, not the trauma bytes, because look at the way Bitcoin is going with inflation. Inflation's going up, yes, but that Bitcoin's dropping a lot faster.
Yeah.
Hold on, are you saying an e-currency with no backing and no regulation and no kind of anything that makes logical sense is dropping like a goddamn Hindenburg?
It's
Now
like
listen,
the last
if
I
you
saw, it's
guys
under
really want
16,000 or something like that.
Yeah,
if you guys
no,
really want something dependable, invest in NFTs.
No.
Okay, Marty, where you at?
I
Bad
hate
noodle.
them.
I am a fan of NFTs. Nice fucking titties.
I can get behind that. Sarah Smile says she's agreeing.
Don't buy the non-fungible trident. It's locked up in a vault somewhere, but you get a picture of a trident that you can maybe consider using someday.
So, to get back to reminding everyone what happened last, you guys came up in a fisticuffs via against Bojangles. You sent him away, and have successfully now taken back the town. Before Bojangles left, he left all of the invading forces under Beckai's rule. And you guys are standing in the entry and part of the temple.
Yeah, where we beat his ass.
Yes. The other things, just to remind everyone, Beckai, your spirits, since you were able to call them, have not left, and they still look disgruntled. Your ancestors.
Bunch of angry old assholes, really.
The longer that
Grumpy
they're
old
there
men.
looking disgruntled and uncomfortable and just like they stepped in something they don't want to. Or let's put it this way: you know when you're washing dishes and you touch something slimy in the
Yes.
sink full of water and you don't know what it is, but your whole body goes no.
Yeah.
That is the look on all of their faces, like they just touched the squish.
It's
Y'all alright?
Cameron, shut the fuck up.
Remind me, isn't one of your ancestors like your great grandmother or something that floats around you?
Yeah, I think Wong's like a little old cranky lady. The other is my grandfather, and Wong's like my great uncle. He's cool.
He's cool, I guess. So-
I mean, he's still a little stuck up, but he's kind of more like, if you're strong, I don't care.
He's alright. He's still a little
He's
racist.
okay. Yeah.
So So the old lady one kind of looks down at you from like over your, just kind of floating over your head.
Yes.
There's still something here that shouldn't be. It's a taint that still just lingers around. And as she's speaking, you can notice the rest of your clan all look, all of like the leading elders of the clan, including your father, look, they look uncomfortable.
Point me to it. Just
I can't put a finger to it. It's everywhere and nowhere at the same time, that guy. And initially I thought it was...
Shut up.
Quiet.
You can't put a finger to the taint?
What the fuck?
Where? Hold on.
Okay, so I just hopped onto my laptop for this shit. And I forgot I turned off the sound for Discord, so I couldn't hear anything. And then I just heard Julian.
Yeah, you don't want
to. Continue, Logan. I just had to point that out.
So one thing, two things to be aware of. Firstly, Amy, you are still not on scene. Your character is still MIA.
Wait, I thought she came out like right at the last minute.
Nope.
No, we changed
She wasn't here for the last session because he decided it was more important to hang out with the boy. Now, before any other interruptions, Amy's character's off scene. She's not here. As your ancestors are all just kind of looking around as if they're searching for the source of what the problem is, one of the generals, so to speak, of the invading tribe come up to you and say, "Sir, before Lord Bolaris left, he left me instructions to take you to a specific room in the temple here that was sealed as soon as we took over to prevent any contamination. He said it will explain everything."
Okay.
As he's saying this, one of the other elders comes up, like they all kind of approach you. They just, "Becca, remember this place, no one's allowed to be in here. No one but the elders. You need to leave."
I look at them and I say, "Are you not experiencing this presence?"
As you say that, your uncle, your great uncle, calls over your shoulder. "What do you mean only the elders are allowed into here? This is where this is where you're supposed to honor your ancestors. The only place not allowed to be entered is in the room, the final death, where the final death takes place. This is tradition. It's been handed down for generations." At that, the general says, "Sir, if you wish, I'll lead you to what Lord Bolaris left."
In the name of my ancestors, I feel I must.
I get
Your
in
father...
the pouch.
He's like,
"Oh no, not out of terror. More like, you're not going without me."
"Aw." "Oh no, the slave owner wants to save me. That's a problem."
I think it's more along
Hey,
the lines
I gave
of
up on that.
I used
It
to own
doesn't change the
slaves.
fact that you were one.
I was a bad slave owner.
We're moving on.
Does
We're
not
getting,
change the fact.
children, we're getting distracted. So, as he goes to lead, your father stands between, directly in the path to prevent him and you from going any farther into the temple. "You're no longer part of this tribe, Becca. You were removed. Now leave." "Sir, if you give the word, I'll have a platoon carry him to the brig myself."
No. Father, step down.
Are you going to go for an intimidation or...
Yeah,
diplomacy?
let's do it. Sure.
Fucking A.
Alright, let me get my dice. They're still in the fancy bar.
Step down or prepare to be a passable dog.
Yeah, I mean, I want to give him a chance. I don't want to embarrass my father.
What's his name?
Alright.
Okay.
However, he did embarrass you. So.
Yes, but...
Okay.
Okay, I just want to...
No fucking way.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna roll, but I... Yeah, that was a fail.
Was it crit fail?
It was not a crit fail.
Damn.
So with that, he kind of stares at you eye to eye for a moment, and then just accepts the fact that
I'm bigger than him.
Yeah, you're bigger, you're stronger, you're younger. Like he spent months in a prison.
Future's now, old man.
So, what is there?
I'm pretty sure I'm the chief now.
I mean, they
You
cast
just
you
say
out.
that in character, and he's just like,
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, ask my dad.
You know, I thought that was the whole point of us sieging anyways.
Yeah, well, you cast me out, but yet it was I who saved you.
So, I was gonna
So I intimidate my dad, and then as we walk by, I say that I'm like, pretty sure I'm the chief now.
only just kind of floating behind you, like just kind of in conversation presence, and he goes, I think that's how it works. Like, you know, you punch a town mayor and knock him out, you become town mayor, right? That's how that works?
It sounds right.
I mean,
mean,
even if it's not, I'd vote for you.
I mean, it's my ballista out there pointing this way.
When you say that, the elders look uncomfortable and kind of scooch more so that the walls are between them and the outside.
Democracy, you damn.
I am the Senate.
So, everyone heads back, follows the guy then?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So he leads you in to one of the deepest parts of the temple.
Mm-hmm.
At the farther back you get, the more you do see little like carvings in the wall with shrines to each family name, ancient offerings that were left by past ancestors for their loved ones that have passed on to honor them are scattered around. But like the food there that is sitting there on those things, it's all old. It's decrepit, and like the apples are shriveled to the point of they're just like tiny rocks.
Oh, we're
So
not finding fresh fruit in dungeons? Sad.
So no one has left an offering here in a long time.
Forever. Sounds like the elders aren't doing their job. No wonder the temple's pissed off.
It gets better. As you go back, you hear your ancestors all clicking their tongues and just remarking, is pointing out these things to you. Like, this is this family line, and that's that family line. This is...
That guy points to the giant wolf skull tacked to the wall. That's mine.
The old lady says, very good, Becca. You know your history. Or at least you know how to pick out a shape.
Yes. Don't tell her I don't know how to read.
The square goes in the circle, whore.
I just imagine you accidentally leaning over to the old lady.
As
She just raises her eyebrows.
As you're walking, again, your ancestors are the ones that are pointing this out to you, and kind of everyone. The elders basically they're a good 10 to 15 feet behind you. So they're within earshot, but they are not following close enough to see what's around, basically. Like they're avoiding the deeper ends of the temple.
Seems like someone's ashamed.
So,
hang on. Can one of you guys just kind of hang back with them? Make sure they're not up to anything. Yeah. Be real friendly. You know.
I can't be friendly, but I can be scary.
Sure. Both work.
We'll play good guard, bad guard.
all right. So both of you are staying back.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So as you guys are led forward, the rest of you that are still following. Is Jack outside?
Yes.
He just barked.
Work.
Alright, hold on, I'll get him.
Work.
After the stream.
What?
Get up.
What?
So, my character playlist has been making me absolutely sob because all these songs fit situationally, and it's been making me want to cry.
So, as you guys get farther back, your ancestors keep informing you of what the practices were, or what they were before they passed, and what was supposed to be upheld. How this portion of the temple was not closed off; it was open to everyone. The point was to allow anyone at any time to come and honor their ancestors.
Why did that change?
You're about to find out. Yes.
Didn't they say in the last one that they were mining in here?
It was revealed by Bojangles that before it was a temple, it was a Drogar mine. It was the top of the Drogar mine.
I thought they were saying that the Goliaths were mining, though.
No, you think we're smart enough for that?
No.
Well, either way, it's a temple now, so...
Yeah, okay.
The Dorgar got too greedy and mined themselves into extinction, basically.
So, fun fact I learned about first edition D&D, by the way, is that barbarians were absolutely opposed to magic, and they would have to attack the party's wizard if he used magic in their presence.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
That was
What?
That was specific types of. That was a specific subclass. It's a long story. That's
Just
not the
as
point.
Gary Gygax intended.
We're moving on.
Just that
That
the
was
wizard
stuck.
uses like magic to open a jar, and the barbarian.
It was just
Hissing
like,
at him
I
like a
have
cat.
no muscles.
So,
Moving on.
I don't care. Burn the witch.
so just a little bit of second edition lore for you guys, and this is, I think, world to world. So DM to DM, this will change, and this is still kind of a thing. As a mage, you can just chant random magic bullshit and not have a magic spell go off. It's essentially like using prestidigitation to do an intimidation. So you would roll with. So that was a
So
roll.
you can
I
say,
ran under.
the boy who lived, come to die.
Would you guys support me if I got a turtle and named him Lord Voldemort?
Yeah.
Yes.
I would not only support that, I would encourage it right now.
I demand it.
Sadly, in my current lease, I'm not allowed to have pets, but
Yeah.
Just make sure to freeze it during the winter.
Just have one anyways.
I mean, it's a turtle. They don't do much.
Like a platypus.
Just call it.
Bullshit.
Just call it.
I mean, no,
What are they gonna
emotional
do?
support
Bark
animal.
all night?
And then boom. So,
So, all right.
How's anyone gonna know? Are they gonna bark all
All
night?
right. Time to move on. So, as you, like I said, as you guys head farther in, the elders explained that this temple is supposed to be opened at the crest as soon as the sun crests the sky, and closed as soon as it leaves the sky. Like, so from the time that the sun's in the air, the temple was supposed to be left open for anyone to come and attend to their ancestors.
Mm-hmm.
You are starting to put together pieces that your whole tribe used to be able to do what you can do now, which is summon your ancestors to give you strength and encouragement and all that through battle and through life. But you're the first
Weird.
person.
That's always been a special role.
Say again?
That's always been like a special role. Like usually only one person can do it. In his knowledge, in Beckai's knowledge.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what they're telling you, that was not always the case. It wasn't just a special role that one out of the whole tribe could do. It was something that every capable warrior, as long as they prove themselves to their ancestors, could in fact do. And you know
Everybody
for a
used to be
fact,
the Avatar.
your father never was able to tap into his ancestral powers, basically.
Mhm.
Suck it, bitch.
And to your knowledge, you can't think of any elders who have either. Not that you would call them weak by any stretch, but they're not strong in the way that you are.
Mhm.
So, as you get farther and farther back, the elders are still following, guarded by, kind of being watched by the bird and the half-elf in disguise.
Mm-hmm.
And they hear this too, and as time goes on, you can see they're getting more and more uncomfortable, more and more. You see physical shame on some of them.
What did you do?
As you ask that question, the general, the leader of the guards that Bojangles left you, stopped in front of the door. Through this door, sir, Belarus did ask that I warn you. What you'll see behind this door is horrific and awful. And you can see from his eyes that he saw behind the door, and it shook something in him. Like, he doesn't want to. You can see while he's in front of the door, he's definitely a step beyond being able to touch the door if he were to reach for it right now.
That guy. Are there handles on the door?
Yes.
Was it a double or like?
Yes.
Just for flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
That guy grabs onto the handles.
As you open the door, a vile smell just rolls over all of you.
God, it smells like Grandma's cooking.
It smells like putrid bodies and death.
What?
And when you look in, you see a dimly lit room, and at the back of the room you see what looks to be a pile of corpses.
Are they Goliath?
It's a statue.
It's a statue of bodies.
It's a statue of a pile of corpses, and it is of every race. But it is absolutely a massive statue of corpse. And you see all manners of torture devices as well as things that you would see in a sexual fashion. Like, it's like a combination of a real dungeon and a BDS dungeon.
The fuck? Is that what that whistling was walking in?
As you kind of take in this whole side of this room, your ancestors that are floating above you all they're physically taken aback. Like, if they could stumble backwards, they would.
They just kind of float backwards a little bit.
Sarah and Steven, both of you please do a history roll for me, please.
History roll?
Yes.
I think I'm actually proficient in history.
Yes.
How's the architecture looking?
Architecture matches the rest of the temple.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a 28.
Okay.
So pretty darn shoddy.
I got an 18.
18? Okay.
It's Dwargar.
Not the
Exactly
stuff that was done by you guys.
No.
The structure itself is all Drogar, but everything in that room is built by Goliath.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So,
at least we know their bodies.
So, Steven, you recognize that that statue is a representation of a hold on, I'm trying to see the wording here. Where is it at? What you know, it's a statue of an aberration. Sarah, because of your programming, you're able to pull the information. It is the aberration, the corpse orgy.
What else would it be?
So, it's not something that comes to this world intentionally. This is something this was what happened when a summoning for an aberration goes wrong. It summons a corpse orgy. This creature being the putrid smell of rotting corpses as well as the smell of bodily fluids.
So are these like actual corpses in it, or just a statue and it somehow?
from where you guys are at, it looks like a statue. But the detail you can see from there, it is very highly detailed corpses that are in various points of decay, all just kind of wrapped and amalgamized among each other, making this massive pile.
Poke it with a stick.
Are there any pebbles nearby?
Any pebbles?
Yeah.
Find out. There are some loose stones.
Okay.
Bro,
I'm gonna pick one up and throw it at it.
Okay.
It starts moaning.
I guess. I don't know what else to say there.
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. 16 plus. Do I need to do math?
You hit it sitting still. So when you hit, you see the whole thing starts like moving. Some of the bits of arms and legs are kind of nothing making a lot of sense, but it is absolutely alive.
Right, anyone got a Molotov?
I was gonna say, let's burn it.
I have Scorching Ray.
Do you say let's burn it out loud?
Yeah.
Okay. As you say that, one of the elders kind of gasps, "Don't kill our god!"
What?
Oh?
Which
What?
you hear your father say, "Shut up!"
Dad.
Say nothing else. These outsiders have no need to know about what our rituals are.
You're performing this in the temple of our ancestors? A blasphemous god? I don't even know what that is!
Sarah, would you like to enlighten the party?
Yeah, I tell you guys what it is.
That's disgusting! I mean, it's a little hot, but that's disgusting!
God damn it!
A little hot.
Well, the good news is, you're not part of this tribe anymore, that guy.
No, I'm the chief.
I'm pretty sure he's the chief.
Yeah, we're pretty sure.
Again, when your father speaks that way to you, the general guy asks, "Sir, would you like us to have him restrained?"
Just restrained?
We can have him disarmed if you prefer.
Yes,
Well, no, hang on.
Wait,
He's gonna
wait,
eat
wait.
those. No, I'm making sure that you're not gonna, like, kill him.
We won't kill him. We can make him miserable, though, if you want, sir.
You are allowed one face bash, but yes, restrain him.
With that, he motions, and the guards of his platoon that were following the whole group kind of move forward on your father, force him down to his knees, put shackles on him. The general walks up and cold cocks him in the jaw.
Nice.
I like that.
Why is your camera off?
I like you being
I don't
chief.
make him run. My throat hurts.
Can Clarence say something?
Yeah.
He looks at Becca's father. You know, you say he's no longer a part of this tribe, but in my opinion, it looks like that guy is the last remaining member of the tribe, as you all have forsaken what you stood for.
Yeah, this is not good.
Also, this is for Steven. That thing that was blocking out, that was making it hard to access your god and for him to communicate with you the normal way you two to communicate, was this. And you felt that presence intensify the moment the door opened.
No, I'm just looking at it with the utmost disgust.
I'm going to go pee quick while you all discuss what to do.
I poke it with a stick.
I still vote we burn it.
What is it?
It's a pile of dead corpses that are fucking.
Demon, Logan says.
Look, even Bird doesn't want to touch this.
What?
Bird.
I could hardly.
Oh, you know, no, I'm not touching it. The stick is touching it.
It's a demon.
I wouldn't touch you
it's one of
with
my
that.
people.
Basically, think a hive mind.
Yeah, we're gonna burn it. So.
Just for a depiction, like I'm kind of like sideways, slowly inching towards with the stick and just poke it once.
You're kind of like rocking back and forth.
And it still
Like the
goes,
old Mario.
oh yeah.
So, real quick, I need to borrow Amy in the telepathy chamber because I need to find out what you want to do.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I feel like the whole time we're sitting here, we just hear like.
Oh yeah.
Burnley turns to the
God, I hope
pile
they
and
get
get room.
Oh.
Having been told that there was no... having not been told there was a reaction, I'm just kind of sitting there, still poking it.
So I can say that if you do want it burnt, I do have Flame Strike.
I have create bonfire. And
I've
I'm
got-
pretty sure this can.
I think we all have some sort of way to start a fire, to be honest.
I think
I've got
Bonfire
I've got
can
grease,
do.
create
I
bonfire,
think all of our
firebolt.
answers. All of them. Just do them all.
Start with the grease so it's all covered and gets lit at once.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They might like the grease, so let's get the fire going quickly.
And
Yes,
then
yes.
and what we should do is that we should block the door so that it'll become a furnace. And if the fire does go out,
Wait.
Oh, but it's
no
it,
asphyxiation. If
what
they
kind of
breach.
doors are they though? Because if they're wooden, it's not going to last.
And it's also a demon, so...
I feel like it
I mean,
could
I feel like
be
a demon still
stone,
needs
but
And
fire.
also,
probably
it's kind of a BDSM monster. I don't think we want to asphyxiate it. Just saying.
Look, if you
Also-
asphyxiate it to death, I don't see the issue here.
Also, we have to think clearly here. If we're creating an oven, you need airflow, so we need some way to have air coming in too. Otherwise, it's just going to snuff itself out.
Asphyxiation.
If Sarah's doing fireball, make sure everyone's out of the room first. Just saying.
Just lights the toast on fire.
Big is the room,
It's
though.
not fireball. It's science ball.
I feel like it's a bigger room because it's like we consider it our
With this
temple.
aberration, it's.
Yeah, it's probably big.
What? Because fireball is a 20-foot
Hi, welcome back.
sphere of AoE.
Alright, we would
Yeah,
like to
it's-
do
Yeah, what
fire
the
for 1,000 points.
And just for reference, Logan, I've just been standing here poking it with a stick.
As you poke it, it is trying to inch towards you.
Just scooch back, poke again, scooch back.
I'm gonna start poking it too now.
I'm gonna fucking lock y'all in there.
Wait, can we all stand on different sides of it and have it, like, inch back in different
Oh
directions?
my god.
Ooh.
Playing games with it.
We are not bullying what's equivalent to a minor deity, okay?
No, this is not bullying. This is
No, we are.
experimentation.
We are
No.
setting it on fire, though.
Okay.
Well, yes.
Sit there.
I'm going to bully it.
Alright. I just want to point out, it is an aberration.
Yeah.
So your cleric has the best chance of making it go away. Because fun
Oh,
fact,
okay.
it's immune to fire.
Oh.
Nice. What about holy fire? Do you have holy fire?
Probably, I was going to say, probably Radiant.
How about the holy hand grenades?
How about
Can we
each
make
cows running at it at top speed?
How about we shelf those ideas for another campaign? Because I'm not coming up with stat blocks on the fly.
I want an entire, like, bullshit campaign like that.
We'll see.
I'd be down for a bullshit campaign. I got many bullshit characters ready to go.
As you guys are discussing what to do, that same general comes up. Sir, there's one other matter that Lord Bolaris never really told us how to address.
Yep.
There is a red woman tied up in another room. Horns and a tail.
Great, now she's into BDSM.
I was gonna say, too bad it's a woman, not a dude. That guy would know exactly what to do with that.
Wait.
Maroon skin.
I knew it!
Did they abandon Amy?
Or sacrificed her.
No,
They were gonna sacrifice her to the orgy monster.
she's tied up, that's what it is. Oh.
No, that's fair.
Lord Bolaris didn't leave a lot of instructions beyond this that he wanted you to know that this existed.
But wait a minute. I thought he loved her. Why is he sacrificing her to the orgy monster?
I don't
He
think
also
he
likes the
sacrificed
orgy monster.
So, if you want, sir, we can.
He made the orgy.
Would you prefer that we go to her
She
or
is
bring
the
her to
orgy
you, sir?
monster.
I say we take care of this thing first and then go get her.
Yeah, can we take care of this thing first, and then we'll go check that out. Don't let her loose.
Understood, sir. Well, she's currently tied up, so I don't know if she's going to be able to get anywhere, but I have guards posted at the door.
I feel like she's just sitting there, just like doing like the little, just like awkward, just like foot taps thing.
Are you nervous at all that a piss off that guy is coming to you?
Me? Nah.
No. You're like, I got my
Corriar's
shit.
just chilling. Like, no. Like, in my mind, like, she's sitting, her legs are out, and she's just casually just tapping her feet, like, as she's just sitting there, just like waiting. Just like, hurry the fuck up, guys.
She's just about to start hearing, like, smashing through the vibrations of us attacking this thing.
Smashing through the halls.
Okay, Steven, what do you got?
He should have banish.
Steven?
What?
You're up.
Sorry, sorry. Somebody texted me and it was kind of important, so I was reading it. I'm sorry.
How dare you?
Cringe. What's up?
Get rid of it.
Make it go away.
I don't like its face anymore. Make it leave.
I don't like
have
any of
banish?
your guys' faces.
I do have banishment. Well, fuck.
Yeah. It's
Very
almost like
convenient.
I catered this specific thing to specifically make everyone uncomfortable and be easily taken away.
As I'm just still poking it with a stick.
My material component is an item distasteful to the target. Does a holy
water,
symbol
probably.
work here?
Say again?
Does a holy symbol work here? Because I have my holy symbol. Would that be
Yeah.
distasteful to the
Anything
target?
fucking holy.
In this case, we're gonna say yes. It's a
Okay.
corpse. It's a corpse orgy, guys. It's just.
Okay, so I can.
Poke.
That's what the.
Okay, so I step forward. Becca, would you like me to dispose of it?
Yes, please.
All right, this will take me a minute. So I step forward. I'd like to.
As he's walking up, I'm just waddling away, like, trying to get away real quick.
I step up and I pull out my holy symbol and focus on it. It takes me a minute. It's a concentration spell.
Okay. As you are doing that, one of the elders tries to move forward to kind of stop you, and the
I would
guards
like to smack him. Oh, the guards are taking care of it? Okay.
Oh, yeah. If the guards were going to take care of it, I was going to whack him with a stick.
I mean, if you prefer, you guys can hit it. Don't let me
I would
tell
like
you.
to. I would like to backhand him.
Okay.
Kaiser's gonna go for you, Bits. You have been sentenced to Druid Bonk.
You want to go
I hand the stick covered in amalgamation goop to the elder.
Aberration?
Aberration goop. Because I've been poking it with the stick.
Julian, you're banned. You're
You're no longer
The old man like
aberration.
hungrily laps it up.
Becca, we'll start with you since you said you want to slap him. Also, Kaiser, you said you want to hit him with your stick.
Yeah, well, the way I see it is like I've been guarding them, so I feel like if they were going to try anything, I would just immediately just go whack.
Okay, you go ahead and roll first.
All right.
Do you want to just hit him in the head? Do you want to go for the ankle?
Has this turned
I'm
into
gonna
a
hit him in the stomach. I'm gonna like stab him with a what's
You wanna-
it called? A staff in the stomach.
You want to? Okay.
Is this turned into protect the cleric while he does his thing? This is
So,
a
yeah.
protect the objective.
Yeah, the objective. All right, that's
We're
a,
protecting Haxie.
yeah, that's a nat 20 for the hits.
All right. You hit him hard enough to knock the wind out of him. As he's winded, he like stumbles forward into getting slapped like a bitch. Becca, Becca, you roll to hit.
I already did.
What do you roll?
With everything, it comes to 23.
All right, roll a strength, please.
All right. Well, that was the strength. You mean damage?
Oh. No, that initial was just to say hit, but we'll use the 23. You break his skull open.
Oh God.
I
Because
didn't want to do that.
Too late.
Yeah, I was just trying to detain the man.
Or just say like he broke his nose or some shit. Like fuck.
So he was winded, unguarded in his face, and Becca hit with a 23.
Not damage. That was the hit.
Sir, you are a Goliath. It is an old man.
He's also a Goliath, though. Holy fuck.
He's old.
Oh. I think Logan just wanted us to murder the guy.
I would like to then...
Like, be happy for once we don't want to murder somebody, and yet you're making us murder somebody.
I want you to murder the cult. Hush.
Fine.
That guy throws his body onto the corpse orgy.
I need to know what happens.
It just kind of all the bodies of the orgy kind of shift and kind of just absorb the dead elder's body into it.
How long has it been?
Well then.
I think it would have been funnier if like all of them
it's-
just avoided it.
No, don't want that. So it's been about a minute. So you finish basically after the body's like most of the way being kind of.
Do you want to
eaten.
do, technically it has to succeed on a charisma saving throw. Do you want to do that or just say I succeed?
We're just gonna say you succeed. That's a lot of extra bullshit. Fuck it.
Okay.
I don't think that thing has much charisma.
I'd rather not.
Can I like say the way that I finally banish it?
Yeah.
Beyond thought.
So as I'm sitting there, I've got my holy symbol. I'm holding it in both hands, head bowed, praying. And finally, after a minute, after I'm done concentrating, I say, "Foul beast, be gone!" and I swipe with my holy symbol towards it, and just in a flash, it disappears.
As the gold light rains out from your holy symbol, it wipes away not only the creature, but the residue left of its demonic energy. No,
Oh,
not
good,
the
so no
slime.
more
It's still gross. It's still gross in there.
Oh, so the stick still has goo on it.
Does the old guy go with him, or does his body fall from the height?
It's basically so. All right. Let me roll.
He made up his mind and then decided to change his mind and make it up to a roll.
All right. So half of the body goes with, half of it doesn't.
It's like up in the air, just go.
Yeah, it's like basically he wasn't done eating it. So
Which half?
Oh fuck! It was eating it.
Which half?
which half got eaten?
Yeah.
Lower.
The upper half got eaten. The lower half fell.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Now we're just left with a torso.
Too bad I can't keep that for later.
That guy, no.
He couldn't even get up while he was alive. He's an old man.
He doesn't have to get it up.
Yeah.
I mean, I technically could revivify him.
He's missing half his body. You cannot revivify him.
I just imagine that would work like temporarily. The legs get up and then just collapse.
Hello, my baby. Hello, my
Oh yeah, shit. No, my bad. I mixed up revivify and a different spell. My bad.
Yeah. Revivify can do a lot. It can't revive half of a torso, half of a body.
I was thinking of
half.
revival, not revivify.
Revival also won't work if half the body's in another dimension.
Oh, true. True. I didn't think about that. I just was thinking you got eaten. So.
Should we go?
I mean,
deal
I
with
could
the demon
use a spell
girl?
that reanimates him for a minute, so I can ask him for a couple of questions.
We should probably go get our demon girl.
Asking questions. 1 step for no, 2 steps for yes.
Actually, hold on. There's this. Let me find the spell. I know what spell I'm talking about. I just.
This is gonna be freaking Onward with them trying to talk to their dad.
Yeah, animate dead. This spell creates an undead servant, choose a pile of bones or a corpse of a medium or small humanoid within range. Your spell imbues the target with a foul mimicry of life, raising it as an undead creature. The creature becomes a skeleton and if you choose the bones, or a zombie if you choose a corpse. You can, on each of your turns, you can basically use a
I'm pretty sure it's an understood rule that it needs to have it needs to be a whole body.
Or no, wait, this isn't the one I'm thinking of. Fuck, no, this isn't the one. What the fuck is it?
We're not playing Animate the Corpse! Can we move on?
I'm still
have a
looking for the
brain to
spell.
be able to talk.
Also, you're supposed to be a good boy. Why are you dabbling in necromancy?
Funny.
It's just late healing.
Yeah, I didn't get my medical license revoked for nothing. Fuck you.
Don't make fun of him because he's bad at his job.
He's not bad. He's just late. Probably.
Yes, that's the same thing.
Wrong.
This just reminded me of one meme that I saw. It was like, "We will avenge your brother." The the barbarian says, "You'll have my sword." Elf says, "You'll have my bow," and Necromancer says, "And you'll have your brother."
That is a funny meme.
Anyway, we're gonna go question Corriar.
Alright. So
I get back in my pouch.
Yeah. As you guys leave, the elders are kind of just beset themselves because you banished their god.
Actually, I'm gonna turn around real quick. I don't want to see any of you in the village. Okay.
Your elders are very pleased with this. But yes, send these disgusting creatures out of our home.
I look at your elders and say, I'm glad I was able to be of service.
For a small one, you are useful.
I try my best.
Small, excuse you. Wait, that one?
Yes, that's
for me.
No, they're talking to me.
I keep forgetting you guys can see them too.
Speaking of things that Bekai thinks, does he still think that the demon phone was a thing?
Was that not a thing?
No, it was a thing.
No, I was asking this, like, out of character.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, was the demon phone a thing? Wait.
No,
what?
it was... So, what he's talking about was a specific ritual on the back of that leather notebook.
Yeah, the one that I gave my blood for.
Yeah, that wasn't an actual demon phone. Your blood acted as a catalyst to allow you to connect to your demonic ancestry, because you're not a demon.
But we convinced Bekai that he was actually talking with a demon through it.
We removed the binding.
Yeah, he was.
Remember?
Yeah.
We removed the binding or something and handed either the binding or the book itself to that guy, and he was
the binding.
Hello.
Moving on. You guys follow the general to the room. This room is much closer to the front of the temple. And as you guys approach, your ancestor says, "Oh yeah, this is where the temple maiden used to stay and take care of any of those who were in their death throes."
And now there's a prisoner in there.
So as you guys walk in, it's a very, while sparsely decorated room, still very nice in comparison to most of the rest of what you've seen in this temple. And in the center of the room, you see sitting, tied up, like a Corriar, and you see essentially what is a note on the thing, and her mouth is bound.
What's the note say?
You can't read.
The fuck?
I'll read it.
Yeah,
that guy would like to stare at it and go,
Yes, this note is made out of note.
Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed. Ah, the words.
Funny.
I don't know why he doesn't just pass the note to the dwarf on his back.
Are you on my back now?
I think you're on his front.
I typically swivel it to the back for using the crossbow.
Yeah.
He forces it to the front.
His pouch.
Read.
He leads you up front and gives you the note.
Yeah.
Do you read the note?
Yes.
Oh wait, I feel like I need to put on a more appropriate song because I feel like I have to be sad now. So like.
I just want to point out. So if he's on my back, using my shoulder to brace his crossbow or whatever, and I swing him around, you realize he's facing me.
I actually, the new pouch actually doesn't let you swivel it so easy. The old pouch was kind of like that.
Basically, he has clips. You just pick him up off your backs.
Yeah.
On your front.
Okay.
So you just like... So, As you read the note, while it looks like it was hastily scrawled out, the handwriting is still very elegant. That detail stands out to you immediately. But it says, Beckeye, I apologize because of that what you just saw, but I didn't know any other way to show you what your tribe has done. Please be kind to Corriar. Her patron took her and bound her in this room in the state you see her in to keep her out of harm's way during what she thought was going to be a blood battle.
So Amy tied herself up.
Amy technically tied herself up, yes. I don't know if that's... We're not going to dissect what that means.
No. So I'm just going to say that I read it out loud.
So essentially it's saying Corriar has not been around since essentially you guys got into this village. From the moment you stepped in this village and lost eyes on her, it's been her patron playing that you see.
I remove her mouth guard.
Well, hello again, my friend.
Amy, as they take the gag off you, you don't remember anything that happened prior to your memory is I walk into town, I go for a walk around the town, and now your friends are opening the door and taking the gag off your mouth.
And that guy looks extremely angry at you.
I momentarily replace it.
So, my friends, my dearest companions, what's up? Why is he mad? And as she says that, she looks around and kind of gestures her head at the back eye and why is he mad? What happened?
Really?
I don't know what happened. I came in, I walked, and then I'm here, tied up.
Can I do insight to see if she's telling the truth?
I was gonna say my passive insight is 19, so
you can roll an insight if you want to, Steven.
Okay.
How does she not? Because then we just say she literally has no clue what's happening.
Congratulations.
Pretty much, yeah.
Between your passive, Cameron, and your roll, Steven, both you can tell that she's genuinely confused.
That guy. I think she's telling the truth. I don't think she knows what's going on.
I'm gonna say either Balearis or maybe herself erased her memory or something.
To sum it up, I shot a ballista at Bojangles.
You did what?
We kicked his ass.
Yeah, we kind of did.
I also made a balloon animal.
Is Ching still hurt?
Yeah, I'm a little hurt.
So, I just also want to point out here, the note that read out did Amy heard it as well, that her patron tied her up, kept her basically trapped in this room the entire time, and paraded herself around you all as her. So all of you read know that same info.
So real quick though, that time she made Beckeye cry, I can't remember. Was that before or after the village?
That was before.
Okay.
She was upstairs. Remember, Corriar was
That's right. That's right. So Beckeye's still sour about that, but he backs off a little. I'll let you guys handle it.
So your patron is shit.
My patron is my patron, and I.
Your patron is shit.
Well, apparently she's fucked up.
You just admitted that you're fucked up yourself.
Yeah.
Do we know that she's her own patron? Or is that just knowledge she has?
Technically,
that was known when we encountered Balearis and the patron during that fight with...
yeah, when we first found Abby. Or AB-13, however you want to say it.
And found out that Steven has a half-sister. Yeah, that is...
I think if anyone didn't know, it would have been me because I slept through half the speech.
I still want to go back to my village at some point.
The next quest, don't you worry.
So I want to talk to...
I still need to use my mirror.
So, I'm on my phone right now.
I want to go back to the village because I want to talk to Maribel again. I also want to see if I can use my magical talents to help my village in any way. And I also need to reconnect with Alvarez. I need to send her another letter.
Alvarez.
Oh yeah.
So,
Wait.
which part of the mirror? The front half or the back half of the mirror? Which said?
Mine that I was using, it was the one that pointed towards where. Yeah.
So it points, basically, from where you are standing. It points.
Oh no! I wasn't saying I wanted to use it like right now. I was saying like eventually I want.
Yeah,
to
because he used it. He used it right before we got to the mountain, so we knew the direction we had to go.
Yeah. So yes. So as a reminder, south.
Oh wait, so what's happened because my Discord messed up?
We're
Your
going to
patron is
Brazil.
shit. Basically, it's come down to your patron, to everyone learning at this point, bound you up for what's equivalent to 2 days.
Yes.
And paraded herself around as you to your group.
Yes.
Trying to basically cause a splinter between you and your friends.
It's working.
It's working really well.
Maybe not as well as she hoped, though.
So you say it's been 2 days she was bound? I'm just gonna pull out some food and wave it in front of her face.
That's rude.
Because I'm assuming she hasn't eaten.
That's mean.
Corriar is just visibly upset when you pull out this food.
Since I could tell she is telling the truth and that she doesn't know what's going on, Clarence is going to pull out one of his rations and start.
Well, I was gonna feed her. I was just teasing her first.
Give her seeds.
This is why Clarence is the favorite, and all of you suck.
My thought was like he's gonna wave a chicken leg in front of her face and then just stick it in her mouth.
Hold up. Amy, you do not get to say that because Clarence has not gotten one of the special runes, but you gave one to the fucking bird, so you do not get to let that statement come out of your mouth.
I don't remember why she gave it to me, to be honest.
Because you're the most likely to die at the
had
time.
insanely low health.
Oh yeah, and I proved that I'm like the most survivable one here.
And then got your shit rocked by Bojangles.
Look, I was going easy on him.
Yeah, right.
He went easy on you. He only turned your asshole into a pancake instead of a full stop sign.
But yeah, just to paint a picture, I tease her for a moment before just stuffing it in her face.
Do you guys untie her?
What?
I suppose I untie her. I untie her, I suppose.
Oh yeah, no, I was not untying her. I was just shoving food in her mouth.
I'm gonna untie her, but I am still wary, like keeping an eye on her, because we haven't seen her for 2 days. That we discovered.
So I guess easiest way to paint this picture is as I'm shoving food into her face, she's still bound, but Clarence is coming around untying her as there's just like a chicken leg or something sticking out her mouth.
You just carry chicken legs around?
It was an example.
Do you
I basically pull out my hand axe and just use the hand axe to cut the ropes that are.
Okay.
I could have just used a dagger.
That's the sharpest thing I have at the time.
Yeah, screw elegance.
So I'm untied now, I'm assuming. Yes, thank
Yes.
God. Okay, so as like the ropes come down, like she can move her arm, she grabs the chicken leg and just like takes a bite of it. Because I'm rolling with that now. There's no going back. She takes a bite from it before pulling it away and like starts using it to kind of gesture at everyone. Just like, it's lovely to see you guys again. But what the fuck?
For you, you've not been gone long. In your head, you were only gone for like 20 minutes.
Oh, then scratch that. Just like, she's like, I leave for only a little bit. Just a little teeny bit.
You've been gone 2 days.
It's been 2 days. Did you not hear the note that was left?
It's been 2 days?
Yeah.
Did you... Do we need to read the note again?
No.
Yes. Read it.
We don't.
Can we siege the next city?
You guys, next city?
I mean, I am a chief now, so
Ooh,
we've got an
ooh.
army.
You know what you get to do next, right?
I am the chief. What?
Next thing you get to do is enact a governor to take care of the place when you're away.
Oh God.
Hey, question.
And then you can raise
Where's
your war
the old
band.
lady?
hey, to the rest of the party. Hey, are you guys at Clarence turns? Hey, is everybody hungry here? Like hungry and thirsty? Like could use a good snack.
Now that you mention it, I've only been drinking ale like this entire year, so.
Okay, Clarence would like to cast create food and water.
You could just do that?
Yeah. So Clarence, he waves his hand. I create 45 pounds of food and 30 gallons of water in the ground or a surface within range that is inside containers and on plates, enough to sustain up to 15 humanoids or 5 steeds for 24 hours. The food is a little bit bland but nourishing and spoils if uneaten after 24 hours. The water is clean and does not go bad.
Yeah,
that guy picks you up.
Out of his ass.
I'm gonna say that the chicken,
your shirt.
the chicken I gave Amy is unseasoned.
That guy picks you up by the scruff of your shirt, and he's like,
No, that's
"You and I are gonna be great friends."
Why? Because I just summoned food out of midair. By the way, this is a 3rd level spell. I've been able to do this since like level 5.
And you haven't done it sooner?
I forgot I had it.
You guys,
I'm worrying about food and water in this campaign.
again, if you recall, Amy, I said at the very beginning there's going to be 2 main things that are going to be basically ignored within reason. First being carry weight, because fuck it, it's just tediously stupid.
Yeah.
Second being
along the same lines was the ammo and everything.
Right, ammo, tedious little mathy things, including food and water. So you guys are just assumed that you are eating. It's assumed. We make a point of it every now and then that you guys have an ale, like a session to sit around the bar, but that's more for story interest than it is out of necessity.
What I do with my campaign, with my players, is I make it so that every now and then, whenever they're at like a store or something like that, I should be like, hey, do you want to pay 2 gold to refill your ammo? I don't make them keep track of it, just every now and then, like, hey, pay 2 gold, you refill your ammo, or something like that.
Yeah. I just basically deduct that 2 gold out of whatever gold you guys get from looting.
Fair.
So again,
Clarence
guys-
just pulls that whole feast out of thin air.
That guy immediately starts gorging himself. He's not even hungry.
you guys sit and eat. Do you guys just get Corriar caught up on what happened over the last 2 days?
Yeah.
That guy still kind of gives her a dirty stare every now and then.
I feel like it's mostly just us going back and forth with the information, and then Corriar just happens to be there. Just like we're reminiscing on sieging a town.
Yeah.
So,
We just go back over our entire adventures.
Amy, as you...
By the way, Warwick, you gotta work on your aim. I saw that first ballista bolt that missed its mark by a fucking mile.
You shoot a ballista!
He's got a point.
Does Corriar know what happened to Bo and all that?
So, as far as your memory, you didn't even see him. But from
That
what
makes
you
me sad now.
But you know he kicked his
In
ass.
reality, I don't think she saw him at all anyway.
Right.
She heard him because someone was a dick.
So, did she also see him through the mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she had phantom thoughts that she saw him, but she never actually met up with him in the town here.
Yep.
So,
Corriar is just visibly just sad as she's like listening. Like she's listening and paying attention. She's taking it in. She's just sad.
during the reminiscing, one of the parts that sticks out
back
to
to
you
sad.
is that Bojangles and Ching had a fight in which Ching lost.
Ching got his ass handed to him.
Good.
Yes.
He deserves it.
Then I'm not even sure how the fight with Bo started because I left because somebody knocked on my door, and I came back and everyone's like, "Hey, we're beating Bo's ass." I'm like, "What the fuck?" We were having a civilized conversation when I walked away, and I was gone for 2 minutes.
Essentially, Beck, I agree to have like a duel with him. But the way that we all started fighting him is I'm off in the distance. I can't hear what's happening. I only see what's happening. I see them fighting, no one else taking action. So after a little while, I'm like, ballista!
So, Let me go refill my cup. I'll be right back.
After the bliss is when everyone got involved.
When he comes back, tell him we're kicking Bo's ass again.
Yeah, exactly.
He showed back up. We're fighting.
He came back to get me. How sweet.
You just need to be like, all right, Steven, roll for damage.
All right, Steven,
Roll
the
for
dragon's breathing fire on you. Good luck.
You found the mimic. Congratulations, guys.
First mimic. Oh my god. The thing I've been having so much anxiety for.
I honestly just hope we never see a mimic in the entire campaign.
It's gonna be the last boss.
Steven, roll to hit.
What?
Roll to hit.
Roll to
You
hit.
got to find Bojangles again.
What? Okay. What the fuck am I rolling to hit?
Roll a punch.
Oh, a punch? Okay, well that's a 16.
So anyways, you guys go back around and they're saying about what happened last day. They asked.
Oh wait, that would have been an unarmed strike. Hold on.
It doesn't matter.
It
Yeah,
literally
you're not gonna
doesn't
hit
matter. It's
anything.
not an actual thing.
Okay, never mind, because apparently I have a +7 to unarmed strike, so that would have been a
Hey,
23.
All right, Mr. Schizophrenic, stop fighting
Look,
the
like,
air.
whoever is sitting next to him, I'm so sorry for you.
Yeah, somebody just randomly gets stopped by.
God, why is Clarence acting out?
I don't even know what the fuck is happening.
Literally nothing.
I was gonna say literally nothing.
He ate the special mushrooms that he summoned.
I could have sworn I could have sworn at some point. I think I genuinely have.
Okay, Logan,
drugs
hold on quick,
in
Logan.
my
So I
inventory.
changed Dinky's name, and Trevor just messaged me asking me why we changed Dinky's name. I'm gonna pretend I have no clue what's going on, and please pretend you were the one that changed it to cause massive confusion. Okay? Thank you.
God damn it.
So,
Y'all causing chaos, and I love it.
Yep.
we do.
I mean, can't you look in like the log or something and see who changed?
Not for
something?
name changes. I don't think.
Did not know that. Alright.
So,
Wait, you can't?
Not to see name changes.
Amy.
There's a lot of stuff you can't see.
Amy,
Oh, I never look at my admin. What?
as one thought that I just want to put out there for you, for Corriar specifically, is in her head, she spent 2 days tied up in a room, never seen Bojangles.
They can see it. Never mind, Logan. They do know. Fuck, they can see that. Fuck.
So, anyway, as far as going off these stories, everyone else in this group has seen Bojangles in the last 2 days. You have not.
that's rough, buddy.
One other thing I just want to put during this whole flashback of thoughts while you hear the story is you remember Bojangles, or you remember Beckeye on the ride to this town trying to commiserate and show camaraderie towards you, and you were rude to him.
Extremely.
I just want that little worm to be kind of sitting there, kind of gnawing at you.
You made him cry. This gentle giant.
I don't know
Upset
about
when all
you.
that happened.
I don't know. You did just backhand somebody's skull open, so.
That is
I
also
didn't
true.
Ew.
Fair.
I also didn't mean to.
You also turned another Goliath into a passable dog.
No,
No,
but he
I meant
deserved
to do
that.
that.
That guy deserved that.
He broke my heart and got me kicked
But
out
you
of the
say
village.
gentle giant.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
gentle giant.
Yeah, gentle
not
giant.
a
The whole
gentle
point of a
giant.
gentle giant is they're a gentle giant unless you piss them off. That's the whole point behind
I'm
it.
like a bear.
He's Gandhi.
We were saying earlier that Beckeye would be the one to be watering sunflowers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got like the old lady straw hat on.
But like Corriar just kind of looks around at all of them for a second as she pieced it together. Just like, you guys seen Bo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we whooped his ass.
We kind of whooped his ass. So.
Except for that one, I point to the bird.
Yeah, I had to heal his ass.
And,
Yeah,
and, then
as we were saying,
there's
he
just
got
like
his
a
ass
visible glow of just sadness like in her eyes and just like her body language and stuff. It's like, you guys actually physically saw him.
Yep.
Yeah, what are you not getting about that?
I didn't.
Take that up with your future self. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, your future self is kind of a dick.
So as you guys are saying this, you see a tear just kind of to escape from the side of Corriar's eye.
Oh,
You know what? I'll allow it.
Becca would have cared before she made him cry.
Clarence kind of sees the tear and he softens up a little bit and goes, "Listen, we saw him, but he wasn't the greatest to us.
He was not welcoming.
He did give me an army, though.
Yeah, that is true.
We kind of took the army.
I'm surprised that they are still listening.
Gave it specifically to Becca.
Yeah, he did give the army to Becca. He told them to do whatever Becca instructs.
I don't trust it.
Yeah.
Order 66 stuff.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but call me Obi-Wan Kenobi, bitch. I'm living.
Hi, Billy.
Hi, Billy.
She's gone. I'll tell her when she comes back.
Billy.
Just scream down the hallway.
No, Graham's in bed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we actually don't want to summon one of the ancestors to kill that guy. Look. Just imagine your grandma there just smacking you on the back of the head.
And then as like all of that is just kind of like as Corriar's kind of thing, she like looks up at Flo.
Hello.
I cannot hear a word she's saying. She
I was gonna say she gets quiet.
It was like.
Okay.
Yeah, it got quiet.
She's
like
she
slow.
guys in actual real life. What you can't hear is Amy's trying to fight back tears herself.
Crying. I'm not crying, you piece of shit. My mic is just bad.
Yeah, you piece of shit.
It's okay. My mic is just bad.
I'm not crying. I also have
Is the
sinus
mic
raining
bad?
right now.
Or is your emotional support not there?
My emotional support flamingo is actually on the floor, so he is not here.
No, you
She's
fucking
abusing
neglected
the
him. No wonder
flamingo.
you're sad.
Don't neglect him. He falls off my bed whenever.
Abuse.
Basically, because I sleep
Emotionally
basically like
support your
right.
emotional support animal.
Amy,
No. Okay, so like I sleep like right on the edge of my bed. What?
get off the goddamn flamingo. Go back to talking to Becca.
Oh, I gotta make sure he's okay.
Let me go.
But so she
Turning
looks
off God
up.
mode.
Okay, so she looks up at that guy, and she just kind of just says just short, just like sorry for what happened. I guess I don't.
Oh, real quick. They all said hi.
Hi, Billy.
She
Hi,
waved.
Billy.
Okay. So Becca stares at you real quiet, real sternly for a minute. And then he just sweeps you up in his arms and, oh, I'm sorry too. I missed you.
Okay,
He's
okay.
bear hugging
Roll
and
for
swinging
damage.
you back and forth.
Okay,
That guy. You're getting a little enthusiastic there, bud.
He's
that guy, I
swinging
just got
around.
untied from 2 days.
That guy.
Everything hurts.
Yeah,
I can't do
hey,
this
that
right now.
guy.
Let me know.
That guy. She was just tied up for a really long time. She might want her space a little bit.
I just want to paint what I think is part of the picture here.
That guy blows his nose on Corriar's horn.
So he says he's swinging her back and forth. I just picture I'm sitting next to him, and I'm just like.
Corriar like within the hug, like eventually she just kind of takes it and just like awkwardly just like pat like his back or something, just like there.
After a couple
After-
minutes, he
head on
puts
his
you back
shoulder.
down.
No.
After a couple minutes, you're still hey, Becca, if you don't put her down and start eating, I think Rourke's gonna eat all the food.
I knock Rorik back and start eating the food that was right in front of him.
Why?
Do I get put down during this entire thing, or am I still just...
Yes. Yeah, you got put down.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah, you use Corriar to knock Rourke.
I just kind of throw you into him.
Corriar is now that guy's emotional support flamingo.
When in distress, Corriars can be used as weapons.
I Corriar, in theory, could be used as a weapon for the performance. So, I mean...
Yeah, just grab her by the legs.
I'm just gonna cast a spell on you that turns you stiff as a board, use you as a spear.
King, I cast Shillelagh on her.
So if I learned the actual spell Enlarge, could I use it on just, like, one part of the body to make her have, like, a giant horn?
No.
Just cast it on your dick.
Good God, could you imagine if Becca learned that?
Oh God.
The exact same
It's already
thing.
like that.
Uses it mid-penetration.
Oh God.
He did.
And now we're back to the
Did you see the face Logan made?
So completely random and off topic, Will just texted me. Apparently this just kind of got fully announced a few minutes ago. Technoblade passed away.
What? Oh shit.
Technoblade, yeah, no, he
The
passed
streamer?
away as of as of like a few minutes
He's been
ago.
fighting cancer.
Oh shit, I didn't even hear anything about that.
Yeah, no, because it just got fully announced a few minutes
Honestly,
ago.
I couldn't even picture his face. I've never watched him.
Well, he
Yeah,
never really showed his
don't
face
even know
outside of like older videos.
So anyway, let's just all take a second. Appreciate Technoblade and his passing.
Not sad, bro. Like I'm like legitimately
A moment of
sad.
silence!
I'm sorry.
Shut up!
Moment of silence. Silence.
God damn it, Cameron. And now we've given his moment of silence. We will all address it in our own way later.
Huh?
Or yeah.
Are you being serious?
Continue.
Yeah, on the 30th of June 2022, a video was uploaded to Technoblade's channel titled So Long Nerds, in which his father announced his passing away along with reading a short script written by Technoblade approximately 8 hours prior to his death.
Damn.
I thought y'all were fucking with me.
No,
No. The video was posted an hour ago.
That's fun.
I'll be right back.
I was saying, give it a moment of silence. God damn it.
Look,
Bunch of uncouth motherfuckers up in this bitch.
look, I disappeared for a second. And when Steven disappeared for a second, we all unanimously decided to fuck with him.
Fair.
You
fair.
think we would decide to fuck with you over Technoblade?
That's fair, because
Yeah.
I haven't even watched it.
Yeah, like I said,
don't even know.
it took me a second to even think of who it was, because
I
I
don't know
who he is.
only heard of it in passing.
I've watched a few of his videos, but he wasn't one of my go-to streamers.
Yeah.
But he
Yeah,
still was
same.
like he was a
He was
big name
still
in the game.
really
So
good. Yeah.
What was his main thing?
It looked like Minecraft. to
Yeah,
me.
I was gonna say, I think
Well, it is Minecraft.
I thought it was
but it's,
Minecraft. I just couldn't remember
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's like PvP and stuff that he was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
like,
he is
was that-
definitely known for his PvP.
Yeah, I think mostly I've heard of it through other Minecraft streamers, and then that's like all I've ever heard.
So, back to the story. Corriar and Beckai have a tearful reunion of friendship.
Friendship is magic.
The Beckai has
Ruined that
learned
moment by going for the food, by knocking Rourke over
Yes.
with Corriar.
Beckai learns that the elders that had kicked him out of his home
We're sexual deviants.
were dishonoring your ancestors, lying to
By
the tribe,
fucking in the temple.
and closing off the temple and closing off your people to their ancestors, as well as worshiping a demon in the same temple.
What's really fucked up is I got sent away for being gay, and I guarantee you a couple of those corpses were gay. There were too many dicks in there for them not to get confused.
Don't worry, I poked a few of them in the right direction just to make absolutely sure.
Jeez.
God.
I think you guys missed the part. It was a corpse. The
No,
bodies
no.
are.
They were moving
decaying.
though.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
moving though.
Logan, you
Listen.
did this to yourself.
I'm not mad. Just disappointed.
I'm glad. I am glad you were.
Do you know why I chose something so awful as the corpse horror orgy?
You thought that would bother us?
Honestly, my thought process was I want to specifically bother Beckeye.
No.
Because it's so
Hang on.
opposite to what
No, hang on. All his life, Beckeye obeyed the strict rules of the tribe, excluding burying his sausage colon deep in the son of their leader. Since his exile, Beckeye has thrown caution to the wind and embraced the fringe and taboo, chugging a gallon of ale upside down over a cliff, certainly, snorting questionable powders off a dwarf stick while getting his ass eaten by a leprechaun, getting butt-fucked by a half-orc, child's play.
Okay. Again, though, it was... The idea was this is something that was supposed to be...
Play for that.
This was supposed to be specifically calling back to Beckeye's respect of the religion itself and the...
Yeah, he killed it. It's gone.
We were disturbed.
He was angry.
And intrigued.
He also said it was disgusting, a little hot, but disgusting.
So
I was up here expecting for expectations for Beckey's reaction, and you almost hit it, and then you just fucking shot it to death.
So
he wasn't trying to get it. He was just trying to get close enough so he knew he wouldn't miss with the gun.
So Rurik has decided he's done eating. He's gonna go play with his ballista and point at trees down the mountain.
Watch out for the giant goats.
Got it.
Those are bonus points.
In his world, they call those Godzilla.
Giant goats?
Yeah, because they're giant goats, not just regular goats.
Like Godzilla's a lizard.
It's a size joke.
I feel like if you were going for that, you should have done Goatzilla or something.
We're moving on. I'm gonna start disconnecting people.
Write better jokes, shit ass.
Oh, I'm gonna bring some food for the Goliath that I left manning the ballista, because he's been there a while.
Okay.
He's just been shooting at random shit.
Probably. After everything went quiet.
Gonna do.
We'll have a little competition.
Oh god. So
Burnley is the moving target.
Bullshit.
Yeah, you guys hit him. You hear just hear. Ah!
No, you gotta launch only.
Yeah, I'm gonna tie him to the ballista, with a log in the ballista.
Just hey, I need a better look at this. Choo, shh, choo. No, as he falls. Wait, I got my glasses.
Wouldn't be the first time I sent him flying through the air.
Oh yeah, because launch.
Yeah, use catapult on him.
So, everyone is eaten. Rorik is up in his ballista. What do the rest of you guys want to do?
I'm gonna start writing a letter.
I do want to find the old lady that was in the shop.
Oh, I want to go with that guy for this actually.
Are we taking a short rest? Is that what this is?
Not yet.
What time of day is it, Logan?
I don't know.
What's the weather like?
No. So here, I would have assumed that we had started this siege of town in the morning, right?
Yeah.
That's when we started.
Looking for the gift
So
subs,
it's
Willow.
probably just been a couple hours.
I'm muted to
We'll say
them,
it's
obviously.
Well, we'll say after eating, it's 2 o'clock, so yes, you all get a short rest.
Hey, we got
Use
lunch.
arcane if everybody gets some spell slots back.
Does
Is
short
that-
rest restore spell slots? I thought it just did health.
Oh, no. For me it does, because
Oh.
I use the wizard thing, arcane recovery. That's a class feature.
I mean, I don't even really need to freaking short rest because I still have max health.
I just want to point out, elves, full-blooded elves, they get the same benefit of a long rest at a short rest. So.
Yeah, because they're pompous pricks.
They don't sleep. You in a trance?
What? Just happened.
Since we're no longer, I forget what effect had it, but with that 10 extra health, do we no longer have that?
Correct.
Okay. I was at 2 extra health, but getting rid of that now.
Oh yeah, the 10 that I gave you guys is worn off by now.
Yeah, I don't know where the fuck 25 temporary HP came from on my thing.
Bojangles hit you so hard you got healthy.
He woke up with abs.
Temporary HP though? I feel like that's not how that works.
Exactly how it works.
No, it's just like an impression, like how when you lay on your arm, it leaves those indents and stuff. It's just an impression of abs.
Okay. There's a TikTok video going around where someone gets hit, and then the auto plays, "Oh, that bitch is flying through the air. How did we get through this? Oh, someone get that bitch out the air." That's what Bojangles did to that shit. He did bandage your wounds though, Chang.
I mean, yes, that is true. But I do actually have to have a meeting with somebody.
Does somebody happen to be royalty?
Yes, they do, in fact. I have a complaint.
I have a complaint and several suggestions.
I would like to speak to the manager.
We're filing this with HR.
Dude, speaking of HR, so I can talk about this now because enough time has passed from when it happened. A customer called HR, like our public HR, on our store, saying the assistant store manager and my coworker, 2 of the most patient, nicest guys in the store, were racist. So we had to go through this whole investigation because somebody was upset because they were told no, and decided to treat it like it's because of that the people telling them no were racist.
That happens a lot now.
They're throwing a fit because they got their toy taken away.
That sounds like something.
So here's just to anyone out there: if you use a race card to try to get your way, you're a scumbag, and I hope.
And it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what state you're in, but we'll leave it there.
It's not gonna work in our area.
You know.
Anyway.
Most of those people live in their own state, or state of insanity.
So, anyway, everyone has a short rest. Becca is looking for the old lady?
Yes.
In the cavern?
Yes.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Oh, okay. I got a nat 1.
You go...
She's right in front of me. Where is she?
So, as you're looking around, you first go to her home. The doors are locked and the windows are boarded. Then you go to the town square and you ask like 2 shopkeepers, and neither of them have seen her.
I don't think
she just opened up and disappeared.
Did she go with the elders?
Maybe.
Was she in on that?
You know, she kind of sent us to fight it, so... Maybe she didn't believe in me and skipped town. She's like, this motherfucker's gonna mess it up.
This guy's a fucking dumbass.
She's right about that.
Gotta skip town before all hell breaks loose, and she's waiting for it.
I don't know what to do, then.
Now who's gonna cook your cookies?
No, I was gonna put her in charge.
In
In charge of speaking or in charge of, like, mayor?
Governor.
Or governor?
While I'm gone, yeah.
Can I ask Becca who he's looking for and then roll my own investigation check?
You want to also
Looking
look
for
the
that.
lady?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Yeah, I told you what I was looking for.
Investigation.
Gone.
Advantage what?
The belly button.
So 17.
All right. You after kind of searching around, asking shopkeepers, you find she's at the temple.
Okay.
She's cleaning.
Nice.
Someone's got to get rid of the aberration goop.
So we go back.
I was just saying, yeah, that guy was with you.
Yeah. Right, so you guys get to the temple. You find the floors have already been swept, and she's actually actively scrubbing.
Okay.
Can I wager the Goliath that's with me to see who can shoot better?
Yeah.
They're both drunk off their ass.
Yes.
I bet I can shoot better than you.
I'm putting down 50 gold coin.
Jesus.
The guy leans forward and says, "What are we gonna shoot?"
Well, the trees, obviously.
If
I mean, unless you got a better idea.
What if we get one of the elders still in their cells, and tie them to a tree?
I like the way you think.
Look, we can get one of the older, scraggly ones. Make it interesting.
It's gonna be one of the ones that did the aberration, though, because otherwise the big guy's gonna be mad with me.
And I heard they all did. Like all them old weirdos.
Oh, are they in cells? I told them to leave, so you're welcome to kill them.
The ones that you talked to left, but there's still some in cell. There were still some in the cells.
They're in cells?
Yes.
God damn it.
They're in cells they are in cells in cells.
Well, as long as they did it, we're good.
You see him just kind of wave down to the guards. Okay.
All of the ones that were in on the orgy god thing had, like, a dick branded on them.
Oh no, wait.
And three of the guards come dragging this old Goliath elder out. He's kicking and screaming, "Let go of me, you brat!"
He still has the BDSM gear on.
And you guys are trying to direct them to a tree. Roll me a 20. And while you just roll me 3 20s, and we'll be right back.
Right.
That guy, back to the temple with the old lady. Oh.
Oops.
Somebody DC'd.
Cameron.
Which one?
Cameron.
Oh. Bye, Cameron.
What do you want to do?
So that guy, she's scrubbing. That guy wants to actually help while he's talking to her, so he's down scrubbing with her.
Okay.
So,
welcome back.
I'm gonna be leaving here soon.
Yes. You still have things that you need to do.
Well, yes. And this town, this tribe needs a strong hand right now. There's still a lot of confusion and anger. So, I was wondering if you'd be interested in overseeing the tribe while I'm gone.
Of course. It's the temple priestess's job to maintain pretty and to assist the chief in these ways.
Priestess?
Yes,
I thought you were just a cranky old lady.
You'd be cranky too if you saw all these old bastards doing what they were doing to what used to be your home.
Well, I say you keep up the good job cleaning in here and keep the rambunctious folk down. I'll leave my men with you till the time I need them.
I'll make sure that you have a home waiting for you.
And you teach these youngsters the right way.
You send your uncle home. He's going to be playing in a bar in tiny town.
It's actually a very big town.
You were your father's pretty child, weren't you?
My father's what?
Pretty child.
I think I'm pretty.
Ow.
For in the background says, just under his breath, sure didn't get any of the brains.
Were there any brains to get?
What'd you say?
I said, were there any brains to get out of that family?
There was at least half a brain cell. I don't think he got any.
forget. What happened to my sister?
That's a good question.
I haven't seen her.
So ask the old lady.
Say, I know after I left, my sister kind of took the position I was supposed to. Where is she?
You went into hiding during the initial siege.
Coward.
Better than what I was expecting. I thought they sacrificed her to summon it.
You had a sister?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, she's kind of a bitch.
Ah.
Literally, in my notes on her, the ending says, "Fuck that bitch." LOL.
I just love.
Which is specifically why she's still alive, because killing her would do nothing.
But, alright. If she shows up, she's welcome to stay, but make sure she doesn't get into any trouble.
Well, someone has to.
Get into trouble? That's my job.
Keep her out of trouble.
Oh, yeah. That.
Don't worry. I'll keep her away from the fire.
Okay.
Go save the world. Enjoy your time with your friends.
I will.
After mentioning saving the world, flashes back to...
Yeah. Now, what were your 3 D20s?
So the first one was a 20.
Okay.
Second was a 13, and the third was a 9.
Okay. So, I'm gonna roll 3 D20s now. Okay.
Is this target practice or is it like horseshoes? The closer
So-
you are to the target.
You guys, win the argument on where to put the old man. Your first shot catches him in his lower section of his torso. Your second shot hits the tree itself, not the old man. He shoots and hits essentially the opposite end of the where you hit the lowest point basically of the torso. He hit the highest point of the torso, and then he also hit the tree. So far you guys are 1-1.
Damn it.
Do we go again?
Can I try?
I just realized I've got 3 D20s. I rolled 1 3 times.
I have a horde of D20s. I'm still only rolling 2 of them, so.
I've got 3 D20s, but I fucking have to go find it later because I actually dropped it.
At least it's not a D4. It's like a little landmine.
Yeah, I've got like one very spiky D4. Like,
So are we still using the
death.
same old man, or are we propping up another?
He's still got some wiggle in him. The entire time you guys are shooting, I just picture this Goliath has like a pipe.
How many am I rolling this time, then? Alright. I got 19 and a 17.
Fuck. Look, someone's got to win the shooting competition.
So you
Right?
catch, your first shot catches him in the neck itself, and your second shot basically pins the other side of his lower body to the tree.
Sweet.
Walking Dead. ADHD nomads and elder abuse.
Huh?
Technically, it's
Amy
both.
hasn't been paying attention.
No, I have to leave real quick to take stuff to the kitchen. So
So, the Goliath kind of nods. He does one more shot and catches the old man in the opposite shoulder from the one he initially hit, and then gives you the 50 gold that he put up to bet.
Sweet.
Congratulations, add 50 gold to your inventory.
Now, I'm gonna pester him and the couple that are around them. Now, if you guys gather me some more wood, I can build you another ballista before we get going.
Okay, we'll find some wood.
Just go dismantle a house.
Accidentally builds a new empire.
We all walk out and they're all Julian's just built on top of like a 4-story ballista and all the glass around him. God!
God of the ballista, birth us a ballista!
Yeah, I'm figuring I'll add this on the other guard tower that doesn't have one yet.
Plot twist, Julian creates a ballista that shoots other ballistas.
My dad told me, my dad used to play D&D, and his character was so strong, he used to carry a ballista around as his weapon, until the DM was like, okay, no, you can't take it in the cave.
Now, my friend whose dad got me into D&D was the first DM I played under. It was 2nd edition. Was teaching me how to play wizard because that was the class he played when he started out at D&D. And he was telling me about his character, Ragnar
Lothbrok?
No, it's I can't remember. It was an elf. Essentially, anytime he came across people, he'd say, "Do you know who I am? I'm a member of the Elven Court." Like the Sealy Court type thing. Not quite the Sealy, but you know what I mean. And if someone who's like, "No, I'm from the court. You aren't one of us," he'd kill them. And that's how he just intimidated his way through any problems.
I feel like eventually he'd just become part of the court.
Basically, that's what happened. Like, well, everyone else is dead, so you win. Huh? No, it wasn't even a mad mage. It's just how he played his mages.
So he was all fucking crackhead.
He, on top of basically using the fact that he was a member of the royal court that he wasn't for the elves, during a mini siege thing, he had their barbarian throw him, and he used mage hand and failed his dexterity roll and smashed into a castle wall instead of going over it.
Ooh.
And that is how his character died.
Nice.
Yeah. It was if you knew all the stories of this dumb wizard, that was absolutely a deserved ending. Because it wasn't even the first time he was thrown at a wall. So
did he die from hitting the wall, or from hitting the ground?
The ground. He was way high up. Yes.
I also before I leave want to teach at least a couple of these Goliaths some proper bricklaying techniques for them to secure the wall better.
Oh no, he's educating them.
That's not a good idea. I think they're too stupid for that.
So Becca, you come out of the
much longer.
You come out of the temple, and you the rest of the party is kind of there, and the rest of them are just watching as Rorik teaches your army essentially infrastructure, like bricklaying.
I'm just imagining toddlers in a carpentry class, banging with toy hammers.
Rorik teaches them some more.
What the fuck was that?
That was Amy.
Amy's like,
Amy, what are you
doing it right?
Am I doing it right?
She baby talking. It's a baby.
I thought she was over there ooh-wooing or something. Holy hell.
Not around you guys.
You never hear the end of it.
Me and friends do it back and forth as a joke.
So, you come out watching as Rorik teaches these Goliaths proper bricklaying technique as well as some basic infrastructure building for building up structures more
Infrastructure for dummies.
More permanently.
Yeah.
Mr. Warwick, I'm bored.
Mr. Warwick.
I have to go pee.
Do you guys not just piss in the street?
Anybody else have to
Mr.
go? They
Warwick, my
already.
hands hurt.
No, it's Becca that says I have to go pee-pee. And Rorik's just like, well, go. And then you're
Can
like...
Becca learn some rudimentary bricklaying skills?
Mr. Warwick, my hands
I'm gonna say yes.
Sweet.
Roll an intelligence check.
What are you gonna build?
Oh no, now I just have it.
He's gonna
Roll
build
an
a dick
intelligence
statue.
check.
Yeah,
How does one add that?
my only thought is next time we come to this village, there better be a proper brick wall for the gate to come in.
Right now it's like cobblestone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next is gonna be concrete.
Oh no, concrete's weak. Come on now. That's just
Not
cheap.
if it's
They
Roman.
don't know that.
In Aragon, the book series, one of the strongest strongholds that humans lived in was essentially a castle walls built of cinder blocks filled with lead.
Is Justin
Yeah.
alive? He has not talked, like...
Yeah, he chimes in every now and then.
I heard him.
Very
just a minute.
quiet for me.
That's odd.
Like, I can hardly hear him sometimes.
Like Jack, he's quiet, not because he's... Like Jack, Justin is quiet, not because he's, respectful and just, listening.
No,
Because
no, not at all.
he really doesn't have much to say.
Fuck y'all, I knew you were going to. Except I thought you were going to go the intelligence route, but okay.
I did. I went a different route. Justin, by the way, when are you coming up again to visit? Toward?
I don't know.
Because you used your vacation time to go on vacation with your mom?
Yes.
How dare you?
I used 5 of my days of paid vacation.
I have 2 weeks put in for the first 2 weeks of August. I'm not going to have to work at all. It's great.
So
excited.
before we go on more journey the next time, can we get a proper long rest in?
Yes. After this, you guys are... the old lady gives you ownership of her house in the wall. And it is basically it is a house big enough to house you all.
Where's she staying then?
Sweet.
I mean, she can stay in my quarters while I'm gone.
Well, as he was saying, there's that
that's
maiden's
true.
quarters.
Yeah, she's going to live at the temple now. She's going to resume her job as the priestess.
Well, I'm assuming as the chief, I get the chief's house. Y'all can sleep in the... Except for Jonathan, he's coming with me.
Oh,
I'm fine with that.
we all know what that.
I can't remember. Your dad is the one. Your dad is one of the ones that got ejected, right? You kicked him out of the village.
Yeah, he should be gone. He's alive though. I'm sure that will come and bite me in the ass.
It's okay, they'll be scared off by the elder that was impaled by ballista.
Oh yeah, we're leaving him there.
Are y'all just gonna leave him stay there to rot?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What do you
That was
They
target.
didn't even kill him. He's still alive. He's like, please.
And me.
Why do you think tribes would always have heads on pikes?
I think the most fucked up thing is that he's still erect.
That guy, get help.
But Logan, on a more serious note than that,
Yeah.
I would like to use my mirror to see if the direction has changed.
It's still pointing. It's still pointing south.
Okay.
We're going to Brazil next, boys.
Oh no.
I mean, Brazil's not the worst place you can end up.
As long as you're in
Not
the
great,
safe part.
Murder
Yeah,
capital.
As long as it's not Venezuela, I'm good.
That's fair.
I actually know someone from Venezuela now.
Oof.
He was fucking weird.
He's a fucking weird.
He's fucking weird.
He's a fucking weird.
He's a fucking weirdo.
Alright. Is that wrap up then?
That's wrap up, boys and girls.
I gotta go take a shit. Have a good night.
Das Vidania.
Hey, before everybody, I was
You
just
go.
make sure. I was gonna remind him to tell him to level up.
We'll put it in chat.
I just want to point out I am sad.
Why are you sad?
I expected the corpse orgy to elicit more of a reaction out of the party.
Oh, you got a reaction. Not one you wanted, though.
So I love the timing. Right as we were ending, the bare necessity starts.
It's a bare necessity.
Yeah, I'd say the only one out of us that you should have gotten a real, like, big thing out of is probably Steven, just because he's a cleric.
So I did say I stood there just disgusted looking at it.
I expected to get a reaction out of Steven and Becca, though. This whole point was to cause an emotional reaction from the pair of them.
But you said orgy. I think that's probably where you're.
That's what it's called! It's an actual thing from D&D!
Well, okay, something I'm interested about. So you said that there was a bunch of different races in there. Was there also a Kenku in there?
There was a bunch of different races, so yes, you probably could have seen a Kenku if you looked long enough.
Nice, so I'm not the only one.
Well, now you're the only one.
I want to find, like, a city where they just have a Kenku kept as a pet in, like, a bird cage.
Oh, the violence would escalate if that was the case.
But alright, if anyone's got shit to shout, now's your time. I'm gonna start looking for someone to raid.
Shit!
I'm Locosgun on Twitch. I've been streaming Elden Ring Seamless Co-op mod with a few of my friends in another Discord. So catch me on that. I'm streaming that a lot lately because it's a whole lot of fun. ECT plays games. Check out his shit. And you're
Close.
here on Fractured side. Am I not right?
CT plays gamer. Fuck. But yeah, CT plays gamer on Twitch. CT plays on YouTube. I have a video edited. I just need to have the first one edited, and that is not up to me on when that gets done. But I'm getting that. I'm encouraging them to finish it. But check me out with my D&D campaign coming up this Sunday. We're gonna have a mega session.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Julian, what is your time frame for when these get uploaded to YouTube?
Well, I can get us caught up with it. I was wanting to actually edit, but I've been so busy I haven't even been touching it. So what I need to do is go catch up and just get everything posted again. Just as the raw footage. Kaiser, why?
It's just the wind.
Solve the problem.
But I need to go ahead and upload everything just so it's on there. And that way it's just, accessible.
It's not possible for me to say, guys, comment on YouTube to decide what's going to happen next time. What you think's going to happen next time.
I max rolled my health again.
I mean, you can say that, it's just not going to be on my
My
YouTube.
D8 is the luckiest fucking dice I own, I swear to God.
Oh, yeah,
Could
I'm
you
not gonna
imagine, though, if we got to the point where we could put a vote up in between sessions as to what's going to happen at the end of this whole shebang, and people would vote?
I feel like if we were to get to that point, what we would have to do is, you specifically, Logan, would have to have a Twitter. Or something similar. Because
have a Twitter.
Because we, as the players, well, I guess whoever is the DM is what I should say. Because we as the players shouldn't know what's coming.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that as DM I would take their suggestions, but I would want to hear what they're going to say.
Yeah, he wants to hear their guesses.
That being said, if we would have, if the ADHD nomads become such a big thing, kind of, not maybe Critical Role's level, maybe not, I don't know. But to the point where it's a known name.
If we ever got to Critical Role's level, that'd be fucking bad.
I would shit bricks. Bricks would be.
Too.
So,
we
would probably need a Twitter. We would actually need a Twitter just for ADHD nomads.
I can say I would not be the one to run the Twitter.
I would
could run it.
Amy could run it.
I don't even have a Twitter for myself.
Any social media, so Yeah.
Well, I
It's
don't
going
do
to
social
be
media
our
too
Marissa
much
Ray.
outside of like Instagram. I'd be okay to run it.
I have a Twitter for my thing. I just don't use it very much.
But all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. I'm gonna have
I'm
it.
gonna head off.
I'm gonna have the raid go over to
Adios,
good old
friends.
Spicy
Good night,
Juan.
Good night.
Dos
See ya.
Scudovo.
Adios.
Good
I
night.
don't speak French.
Bye.
I
Bye.
get
Have
Ma'am.
a good night, guys.
Have a
See you
night.
next week.
Dos Vidania.
I don't speak Italian.
Why is it not just bringing him up real
Pasta.
quick? There we go. I got it. And to anyone still
I love
watching,
Chinese.
have yourselves a good night. We'll catch you hopefully tomorrow because we've got Goose Duck again finally. Have yourselves
we,
a
though?
fabulous night.
And all you CT viewers,